Are you serious?
Serious what?
Oh. You go 3, 2, 1 live. Sean goes, I'll be right back.
I said,
hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Welcome to ADHD Whiskey Friday night. It's a little bit of a special intro before Madness tonight. Tonight, we are celebrating with some amazing friends before we start the main show at 10 o'clock. Tonight, I didn't even, I probably should have thought about what I was going to say, didn't do it. But that's just par for the course, whatever that means. I just want to say happy anniversary to Dan and Julie Like, who have been together, longer than they've been together a while. Happy 26th anniversary, you two. We freaking love you guys.
How long this anniversary has lasted?
Yeah, a week-long anniversary.
The longest anniversary.
We hijacked the whole week. Thank you, Matt.
Today's the last day you get. After that, Mother's Day is coming up right around the corner, though.
And my birthday's a week from today, so we're going to move on to that.
Oh, there you go.
So
then just keep the train rolling.
Yeah, the whiskey weekend, we got a bunch of happy anniversaries, so it kind of started then. And yesterday was the real anniversary. And then we had this plan with you, so this is the end of it. We can stop being nice to each other as soon as we log out of here in 30 minutes.
That's fair. Just take a nice week-long break. You know what I mean?
Stop making like
this
we get
has
along.
been so much energy.
Faking like we're happy,
Right.
So how are you two feeling after whiskey weekend? Are you up for a celebratory pour tonight or what?
Oh yeah.
It took a few days.
She got way drunker than I did there, but recovered way faster when we get back. I mean, I was actually anxious to get back to work, just to not party, and I
was getting way drunker long before whiskey weekend in preparation. So
no one's giving you whiskey to drink at work. That's weird. I don't get that.
Not at my work. I'm not Alec. I don't get to drink at work.
That's fair.
That's fair.
But it took me a while. I'm still kind of dragging a little bit, but it was worth it.
Dan Shook looks like he's in a terrarium this evening.
Yeah.
Oh, he does.
He just bottle chugging.
Listen, man.
It's
darkly lit. I didn't have time to move the camera and clean the table at the same time, so here we are.
I got to say, you look crystal clear. And then when I saw you in person again, I was like, your skin is just so... that stuff that you're using for the last however many months, the TIV is always
handling. Yeah.
What do you think that can do to this? Anything?
Listen, I don't know, because you're already so beautiful. It'd be...
Oh, no.
I mean, Dan's also shooting on a setup that cost...
No, not true. This is the cheaper setup.
Oh, okay. The cheaper... My webcam was $60. So.
Yeah, with Dan, when we saw you, it was a toss-up between saying, wow, you're really tall, or man, your skin looks great.
I appreciate that. And I appreciate
for sure.
I appreciate you going after the height thing, because even though I just feel the same height as everybody else, because I have like height dysmorphia or some shit. So
I don't think
that's real.
I said to you,
it's not a real thing.
Tall.
We drove up, we're like, she's like 5'8". I'm like, no, 6'2". She's like, you can be 5'8". And
Sorry.
then I told her, 5'8", he's got the biggest head on earth.
Right.
Based off your head size, you can't be 5'8".
I told Dan in the car, I was like, hey, how many people you think say they're taller than I thought? And it was almost everyone. Will turned around and goes, I didn't think that 5'5" joke was going to land as true as it did. Here we are.
Well, Will was shorter than we thought.
Will's so short.
Yeah.
Will's one of the shortest.
I was looking for the other half of him.
Yeah. He's one of the shortest men I've ever met in real life. So.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Pretty much.
You
Good
could
thing they're good people.
Out of your pocket, Dan.
But yeah, it was great seeing you guys, man. Getting to kill a Happy 15 in a parking lot. It was
amazing.
That was amazing, and a bunch of people running up to you guys like you're. Well, you are celebrities.
You are celebrities.
But
They were
random people in parking lot seeing you guys, and
they were your fans, and they were like, "Oh, the bourbon junkies are here, I guess."
That guy wasn't a fan of my drink.
No.
Which is still a highlight. Still a highlight of my whole trip.
For those of you, we were drinking well, obviously none of you know this, but we were drinking a Happy 15. It was Ryan, Alves, Matt, the junkies, and us in a New Riff parking lot. And some people from a local bourbon group are picking up some picks or something at New Riff. And he walked by and saw us drinking Pappy 15 and we had finished it, and he came back and asked if we had any more, and I offered him Old Rip Van Winkle 10, and he's like, "Oh, that stuff sucks." And just walked away from us. It was awesome.
Oh, I literally turned around. I was standing next to Dan, and I turn around and I look at Dan, and I'm like, "Did he just shit on the idea of an Old Rip 10?"
For free.
I turn back around to him, and I look at him, and I'm like, "You don't shit on an Old Rip 10 and free pour, dude."
It's actually
in the morning in a parking lot.
Yeah, no, 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
As you're there picking up a new riff pick, you're just like,
Yeah, it was funny. That was kind of a highlight. But anyway, for everyone out there, we want, Julie and I've got a bottle that we've been holding on to. It looks open, but I'll tell you why. This bottle right here, you can see it. If you watched our video, Julie said that stood for old fucking couple.
That was hilarious.
Actually, hey, oh my God, we're huge. But this OFC right here, and it's special to us because it's 1995, the year we got married. And in this OFC bottle, they tell you some cool things that happened in 95. Like Amazon sold its first book when this 95 was coming out. There was some other stuff. But anyway, that's the year we got married. And, any whiskey, if you're not sharing it with somebody, it's just liquor in a bottle, right? There's nothing special about it. And you guys, all the three, you had a huge impact on our life this year and, made for some really good times and good memories. And you mean a lot to us. So
Kind of our anniversary with all of you too.
Yeah.
Because it's about a year ago that we started interacting with
with you guys, we were kind of doing our own thing, whiskey-wise, and watching random stuff. And we just thought, really 3 people that made a bigger impact on us this year than just about anybody. And you guys mean a lot to us, and we thought we want to share it. So we sent each of them that's why it looks like there's some out of it. We have not tasted it. It was very hard when we poured your samples. I tried to
get him to do it last night. I was like, it's our anniversary. We bought this for our anniversary. Can't we at least have a little bit tonight and
came
we
with
do it?
This little thing, and I don't have glasses on. So, but it does tell you, like Seinfeld came on, Friends, ER, tells you all this stuff. Apollo 13, the Toy Story movie came out. Like I said, Amazon sold its first book, so it tells
Some
you.
of these people probably don't.
You guys outlasted Friends and ER.
What are those things you're mentioning? My parents used to watch those. I guess that's what you got. Most people on here are saying. But anyway, so year we got married, special bottle. I think there's 4 releases of this. There's only maybe 1,500 bottles of this year. So
I want y'all to know that the first thing Dan said when he brought that bottle home was, "We're never pouring this in sample bottles."
yeah, we give away everything. We're like,
he poured it in samples.
We're only sharing if it's in person, and here we are not sharing it in person. But it was, like I said, just nobody local. We have friends locally. I shouldn't have said that in case they're watching. We have no friends.
We
really
do, but it was, you guys are really special.
It was an easy choice who we wanted to share it with, and it was the 3 of you guys. So
Well, we appreciate it.
Everybody in chat, like, I'm sorry you can't taste it, but we want to share it with you guys because you're all you are our family. You're our family.
The only thing I know about it is
it makes a horrible.
Only Breeze had
Little America on
that. Because if we ain't coming back.
So Breeze said he had it at Buffalo Trace, and all he told me is that the nose he actually enjoyed more than the pour itself. He did enjoy
the thing is you two, I believe, have sent us the 2 out. If we exclude Dusty's because of they're kind of weirdly rare, right? They aren't around anymore, but there were a lot back when they were. You two have officially sent us the 2 rarest whiskeys we've ever drank, easily.
I had to quantitate this for someone in one of my friends, and I was like, I had to hide this bottle because if any one of you drank it, I would have to murder you. I was like, this is whiskey that I know that exists, and realistically, even with our channel and our platform, I was like, it's one of those things that, that exists. I'll never see it. Never once. I'll see it in a bar and be like, wow, can't do it. Yeah. But I can't thank you guys enough for sending a sample, and holy congratulations on 26 years. Y'all are the best. I love you guys so much. Hanging out with you guys in Kentucky was a huge, huge milestone for us because you guys are such big supporters of us and Matt and the Whiskey Tube community, and I just couldn't be happier that you guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's the best shit you've ever written. Ever.
I like what Sean said.
Yeah.
I like it. So I want Dan and Julie, I want you to take what Sean said and imagine I said it, but I said it way better and I meant more. He made a lot of great points, but if I were to say, it would have just been that much more. Because I love you guys so much.
I also did pull out a Gold Glen for this because I feel it is very fitting.
Oh, wow.
You're literally legally not allowed to do that. You legally aren't allowed to.
Hey, everyone saw this month. They know I'm allowed to.
That's a trade. No, you didn't. That's a trademark Savant Glen, as far as I know. And you now owe me $900.
Matt, we have this that you left at our house for us, and I'm not going to embarrass you by reading everything you wrote on the back, but you've already
pause.
I won't read it. I won't read it out loud because I don't want to embarrass you. So I'm not going to read it.
No, listen, it's funny because every time. Sorry, Julie, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Dan.
It's funny because every time we text or every time I say thank you or every time I say you guys don't have to do that or don't worry about it or anything like that, you two every single time come back and be like, no, we love being a part of this community and we love this and we love that and yet you guys have done so much for us. And it's like, you two are so like insanely generous that it like hurts to accept your generosity because like I need you to stop being generous and just be like, listen, man, I can help you, but it's gonna be like this, and I'd be like, hell yeah, thank you. But you two are absolutely amazing. You've supported 100 million channels and helped all of those channels grow. And I don't know whether you guys believe that or know that or anything. Like I don't know how much you think about it, how much you guys are doing, and I know that you like the content and appreciate it. But you guys are amazing, and there's a reason everybody in the whole community knows who you two are. You know what I mean? So,
well, thank you, but it's not. We get a lot back. Like you got to understand that we're not. It's not free. We're getting stuff back.
Yeah, we do. I mean, you guys give like what the hell? We might not have made it 26 years if it wasn't for Whiskey Tube.
It could have been 10, 24.
This last year with the pandemic, us spending time together, we would be lucky.
Y'all saved on marriage.
I tell people
you're our therapist.
Whiskey is the glue that holds marriages together.
There you go. Hell yeah.
So, really.
Yeah, but we honestly, like I said before, it's just
our kids have said, just give them our inheritance, please.
All right, Matt.
My God.
What do you think this knows, Matt? Is the world's top whiskey taster?
Yeah, what are you getting there?
Love, marriage, trust.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm getting wood, but not in the glass. Just some drink.
Oh my God, no.
Hey, if you guys didn't see it, the Lakes put out a great video about their 26 years together. You should check it out, especially if you know whiskey bottles.
I didn't even cry once, dude.
I can't believe there's even 400 people that have subscribed to that. It was started as a joke, but
I watched that video today, and I won't spoil any of it. But in the middle, I laughed really hard at a very specific joke.
Yeah.
Not a clip.
You know, it's funny that we shoot all our videos from our iPhone, and we try and do them in one take, except for the one where we were like had the music and we were doing stuff together. But everyone in one take. And you know how many freaking bottles? That was like we had to get like 28 bottles, to tell that story. Maybe 30 bottles. And I was like, "There's no way we're gonna get through this." And we're like, "Okay, if we can't get it through in once, we're just not gonna publish it." That's right. But it worked. So it worked.
It worked great. It was a great video.
And
that smells
ridiculous.
Okay, every once in a blue moon that you smell a whiskey and you go, I don't know what the hell that is, but that's a special occasion whiskey without explaining anything about it, right?
Have you drank it yet?
No. As soon as you smell it,
you should try it.
It's funny though. I've never the only bottle. Real quick, and we're running close to time, but the only bottle that has lived up to the expectation, because there's so much hype, right? When you get like crazy bottles like this, it's impossible for them to ever live up, even if they're good. The Michter's 25 was maybe the first. Well, Michter's 20. The Michter's 25 were probably the only ones. We actually brought Michter's 25 to Will and Grease, but this bottle, the smell lives up to it. I can't imagine the taste, but
it smells incredible.
I just tasted it.
Hey, real quick, before the rest of us, before Sean talks about what it tastes like, cheers to Dan and Julie and their anniversary, and thank you guys for sharing this with us.
Thank you.
Cheers.
I can only put one bottle in the same realm of this experience, and it's the Parker's Heritage Promise of Hope. you know it's lower proof, but the ride that your palate gets to take through it, it's pretty wild.
Wow.
I didn't listen to a word you said.
I get
Go ahead,
that.
Matt. Tell us about your sip there.
Wow. I mean,
can anybody age like Buffalo Trace? I mean, how does this not taste overaged? It's incredible.
No, nobody. Literally, no. Sazerac. It's not even like a competition at this point. Like, unfortunately, it's not. It's a monopoly on aging whiskey incredibly well.
Read what it says on the front of it.
You better take that bottle away from me because that was a mistake on your part. Just look at
The other side.
It's so rich and insanely like that oak, but the oak's so sweet and rich instead of drying or flat or woody.
I don't want to drink it. I want like.
Did you see that, Matt?
what the fuck?
What?
Oh, got the gift on there, huh?
What?
She's spinning it around on the bottle, saying, "What am I supposed to be reading?"
No, you didn't do this. You didn't do this.
Oh, we knew about this.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, you sent us pictures.
They don't know what you're looking at. What? What they're looking at?
Are you serious?
Yeah, what? So when she wasn't looking, I slid something over the neck of the bottle.
Oh my god! Why would you do
Here.
this in front of how many people are in here?
Still over.
I can't. Dan. I have to be nice to you for like a whole nother week.
It's actually your birthday present. I just gave it to you because we agreed not to get each other anniversary gifts. So I had we'll call it a birthday gift.
Guys, did y'all see it?
Not really. I mean, not really. Sort of.
No, I'm gonna feel bad. Oh my god.
Anyway.
This is the kind of guy that Dan like is.
Yeah. So I had to slide this over the
How
bottle.
did you do that?
I just slid it over the bottle, and then
Is that a GPS locator? Nope.
Here, let me see her.
Maybe the best response.
You gotta go on this wrist. I got my Fitbit over here, which is like ridiculous.
My Fitbit.
Oh my god.
That's so cool.
Maybe the best response to a gift I've ever heard is now I have to be nice to you for a whole month.
That's it. Anyway, I slid it over the bottle, and I'm like, "Hey, read this bottle," and she's moving the ring out of it, moving the.
What am I supposed to be looking at?
And she's like, "What am I supposed to be reading?" Anyway,
I'm sorry,
Just a diamond.
guys.
It's a
It's
bracelet.
a bracelet.
it's supposed to go in the hand with that. That was supposed to go in the same hand.
Well, okay, I'll happily
It's okay.
take
Anyway.
it off. So,
What do you think of the drink now? Back to that.
how did you even do that?
I picked it
Houdini.
up right when you were leaving the
Was
jewelry
it
store today.
Rick?
Yeah, to wait in the
Rick had
parking lot.
this. I was in the jewelry store today dropping some
Cheers,
earrings.
Marine.
Anyway, enough of that.
Fort Payne,
Sorry.
thank you.
Amazing.
Keith and Jason Busey, thank you for those as well. This is
I don't know what to be happier about right
It's
now.
not Michter's 25.
But
it's Buffalo Trace. It's so Buffalo Trace, but also
No, it's
unlike
good.
anything ever.
so I think there's something that comes with a low proof whiskey, and there are a handful of low proof whiskeys out there that exist that show you that low proof whiskey can be incredible, like high proof whiskey is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that Promise of Hope from Parker's Heritage is one of those bottles. This is like clear as day, another one of those bottles.
Mhm.
Oh, it is.
It has a. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I just said it's fantastic. It is fantastic. That one, it's something special. Like you said, if you didn't know and you were tasting this, you would know there's something about this bottle. It tastes old to me, like I would guess 14, 15,
Yeah.
not 25 years. So,
Right.
and 90, every one of these is released at 90 proof, which is incredible in
Right.
itself. But hey, not to mess this up, but Matt, there's something else we should be celebrating today. And I didn't send you a pour, but Matt Porter at 20,000 subscribers.
Hey, he's gonna pass us soon.
We're going to pretend that we got this 20 for your 20,000 subscribers, but
Oh, hold on. Dude, we got to have a 20-year whiskey in here somewhere.
well, if you don't,
We don't have any barter house.
you don't have Barter House? I saw a bottle at you.
Isn't your
It's
rhetoric
prop.
20 here?
No, I take that.
So
one.
what I was gonna do is I was gonna pour a pour for all of us, even though you guys can't. be here.
Well, thank you.
Oh, that's a big one there. I poured yours big, Sean.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. I'm going to have to owe Sean a pour of this because it's the closest thing we got.
I'm spilling it everywhere.
Here,
by the way.
wait. I can run to my basement in like 2 seconds.
while you're doing that, here, Julie's going to take yours, Matt,
Okay.
and hers.
Come on, Sean.
Got blade and bow. Yeah.
Oh, bleeding up.
Oh, is that for?
Wait for Sean.
I feel like it's for us.
I have like 2 ounces of 20 on my counter now.
Want a straw? Want a straw? You can aerate it.
Unless the cork.
That whiskey for being 90 proof lasts for so damn long. It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
I know. I really.
So this is Dan and Sean's port. It's like, hey, that's 2 10-years. No, it's not a 20. You're so stupid, Dan.
Did Dan steal my Butterhouse or my Rhetoric 20 yet?
No.
Okay.
So Matt, I'm gonna do Dan and Sean's 20s right here.
There you go. Okay, I like it.
Hey, that's close.
Oh man, I should
That's 22.
Anyway, Matt, congratulations on 20K.
I can't do
Oh,
it.
buddy.
well, thank you. That's
No,
nothing compared
Oh,
to
I
what
love
you guys
Porterhouse.
celebrating.
Got it. Cheers.
It was easy too, wasn't it, Matt?
What was that?
20,000. It was like nothing.
No.
Just happened.
Yes, Matt got there so fast.
Usually.
It was quick. It was. I mean, I never thought 20,000 would ever happen. I thought that would be.
If this was a race, Matt, you're the hare, but you didn't take a nap in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying?
You deserve it.
Now I'm tired.
Maybe, but
Somehow I got fatter.
You look fantastic.
That's just a sweater vest talking.
Maybe that's the best, but
like a superstar.
I
I miss you guys already. It was so much fun.
No,
being together.
I agree.
At lunch, we stayed an hour after the food was done. I wish she wanted to know those.
and we also didn't even order food until like an hour and a half in. So
Yeah.
Because we had
A lot
a
of whiskey.
couple bottles of whiskey at the table, and Ryan got
Yep.
that. Was it a William Heaven Hill 12-year?
yeah,
Yeah.
And then I got the whatever I ordered for the table, single barrel.
the Eve Taylor, yeah,
Mhm.
That was good stuff.
That was
it was
not
amazing.
a day.
What are you drinking, Dan? The Blade and Bow? Is that a 20?
I just shot the Blade and Bow 22 year,
Your cheers.
and I've been drinking a Nulu pick out of the bottle. So
That's what I got
What'd
right
you
here.
get, Sean?
I went and got a shot of Butterhouse 20 to celebrate
We love that, too. That's
20K.
When I'm looking for a low proof something drink, that's my go-to. What about you, Matt? What are you drinking since we didn't give you a chance to get anything?
Just enjoying the OFC still. I'm not
Hey,
gonna.
it's hard to move on from that.
It really
Yeah.
We have a whole bottle left.
is. You guys will get it.
Awesome.
Anyway.
well, you guys are amazing, and I'm excited to see you guys again.
Super
Yeah.
excited to
Yeah.
see you guys again.
I'm excited.
Can't wait.
Couple weeks.
So, and thank you
DC says happy anniversary.
for telling us happy anniversary. I've been reading them. I just
Yeah.
didn't interrupt.
Mhm.
Well, that was 3 ounces of Pappy 20 in 5 seconds. What a waste. But it was good.
Big boy.
You do whatever you want.
Yeah, it's your
Listen.
bottle, bud.
Listen, yeah, when they pay for that bottle, they can tell you what to do with it. That's exactly how it works.
No, it's not a waste. After the finish on that so long, I'm still drinking it. So it actually wasn't 5 minutes. It's going to be there for another couple. I was so
Dan thought that Grease poured Michter's 25 in a Red Bull last weekend.
yeah. He had it. He drank it, and then he mixed something else when he was drinking. I was like, "Did you just?" I thought he poured it in his Red Bull.
He goes, "Did you just? I don't care. Drink it however you want."
Yeah, I started to say, "You didn't just." I gave you that sample, and I was like, "Whatever."
I'm not gonna be upset, but all right.
Yeah,
I've spilled more whiskey than most people drink, so it's okay. Like,
I know that
So
life.
was Dan.
so I spill a lot. I thought the cork was on a bottle the other day, and I went to grab it like this, and there was no cork on it, and half the bottle went out. I just
Is that
So-
the hotel room?
happens all the
I
time.
know that I know we gotta go, but
Yeah.
the other day I was moving a shelf in here, and okay, so you can see the turkey bottles. These are the corners, like Revival or Keep bottles. The shelf fell over and was gonna smash into. There's monitors right here and whiskey right here. It was gonna smash into all of this, and I grabbed it with one hand and I stopped it, but it pivoted when I grabbed it and it knocked all the Master's Keep down. And one of them landed on the floor and popped the cork out. Probably a third of the bottle just right in the floor.
Right.
Oh, no.
When I pulled that old elk pick at the hotel at Whiskey Weekend, I wrapped it so tight. When I went to pull the wrapper off, half the bottle, the whole cork pulled out, and half the bottle. But real quick, when Weller Single Barrel first came out,
Yep.
I got 2 bottles, and one came in and it was wrapped really tight, and she pulled it and it uncorked the.
Well,
We lost
He
it.
wasn't interested in
Yeah.
that.
I'm still. You guys can hear me. You just can't see me for some reason, and I don't know
I actually
why.
like it better this
You
way.
have never looked better,
That's
brother.
fair. Hey, that's fair.
Anyway, well, thanks for having
yeah.
us, and thanks for sharing this with us in this
So
moment.
Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. You're the best.
No, we
Thanks
love
for sharing that. Thanks for being the best. And just we'll talk soon.
Yeah, obviously you guys didn't have to share that with us, so it's incredible that you did. So thank you guys.
Yeah,
you're
guys
all
are
family. Everybody in here, in the chat, on screen, you're all family.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. I can't thank you guys enough. Congratulations again on the anniversary. Matt, have a great night. I hope
you too,
everyone can live up to the expectation that me and
Can't wait
Dan
to see
have
Chad
brought.
and Sara. They're gonna be hard to beat.
I'm waiting for Dan to be shouting like 10 points or something like that. I don't know.
We'll see you in chat, Matt. Take care. Thanks for letting us take a few minutes of the show away, Matt. But we love you. You know that. You're family.
I love you too. Thank you
Thanks,
so
guys.
much for everything. Have a great night.
Oh, I love you too,
guys
Matt.
Congratulations, you two. Have a good night.
See you, chat.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
All right. If you're ready, then I'm ready. It's Matt Madness time. I'm going to take 1 second break because that's all I need. Then when I come back, it's time to do this thing. Chad and Sara from Its Bourbon Night, Clifton from Bourbon Bytes, and Perry from This Is My Bourbon Podcast. Ready for Matt Madness.
Oh, it's Bourbon Night. Chad is in a fight. Sarah's getting everything right, my friends. Subscribe to Bourbon Bytes. Clifton's out of sight, but my bourbon podcast for the win. Perry's going to win.
That is an intro.
What in the world? I looked at him, I go, when did you do this? He goes, I didn't do this.
What's funny is when the music started playing, I was like, oh, this is some royalty-free song I think I've used before.
And he
And I'm
goes,
like,
wait, that's our music. Who did that?
no, wait, I
That-
wrote this.
That is David from the Shelf Turds.
Wow.
Wow.
I really thought it was Chad. Good job.
I thought it was Chad.
So
Oh
I heard
gosh.
I literally was like, how did you do this? And you didn't tell me about it. And he was like, don't look at me, lady.
I need
Oh
to harmonize with
gosh.
him.
I told Krista this earlier. I showed her and my wife, and I said, when they start that, Sarah's gonna look at Chad and be like, "When did you do that?" Because it sounds quite a bit alike, which is
Nicely
My
done.
facial
David.
expressions when I was hearing that were probably pretty good.
I know I was watching because I wanted to see the reaction. But no, that's David from Shelf Turds. He's great. I sent the idea. I was like, hey, do you think you could remix this just as a little surprise? Because I know we can't get Chad to sing it.
I love the end. Perry's gonna win.
That was my least
That
favorite
was
part. But
ridiculous. That put me in a state that I don't think I'm going to be able to live up to at this point. So
David from
wouldn't
Shelf
say
Turds said he wanted to possibly just give Perry just a little bit, just an extra boost of confidence.
I love
well,
it.
Dave, thank you. I appreciate that. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling
Good.
kind of zen right now as well. So that's where I would need it to be.
So I'm not sure if you watched 2 weeks ago. We had what I would consider to be
still working on it.
Wow, that's right.
Increments.
Oh, I was there.
All about increments.
there were times where I mean, just like for
Tennessee can suck it.
like I mean, out of nowhere, there was like 2-3 hours of that, 3 hours.
Let me just interrupt you here for a minute, man. Listen, that was a daggum great intro. I just freaking love it.
Oh, the Shelf Turds mashup mix remix.
I have another question.
Yes.
Chad, did you and Clifton talk about your shirts before this, or what happened?
We didn't, but now in tomorrow's paper, there's going to be a Who Wore It Better.
That's
I'm putting my mind to the mindset of the competition. I mean, I gotta put myself
nailed
in
it.
Chad's shoes and in Chad's bourbon library. So
Wow.
But
gotta channel.
we're not in the
channel
bourbon
inner chat.
library.
Twist.
Oh wait, did he use your? Wow.
And y'all think it's a green screen? No, I can just reach back here and grab a Henry McKenna just right off my shelf. I mean, it's real, y'all.
Did you see that?
Witchcraft.
He
I
had
don't
that
believe
for a
anything
second.
anymore.
That was seamless. That was
What
beautiful.
world are
It's a
we
real
living in?
thing.
I can't even.
Chad, do you need me to run
I can't
over and
even
make sure
touch
that there's
this.
nobody in your basement right now?
Knock on your ceiling.
I like the reverse psychology roll there with the It's Bourbon Night shirt. Pretty solid, sweet move.
Right.
Nice. I don't
Thank
know.
you for having us.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, thank you for. I honestly thought after the podcast and the Bourbon Junkies that you two are just gonna be like, just don't.
I thought you were going to cancel it, uninvite us. Like, I'm done.
It's just over after that.
Had enough.
Well, to be honest with you, Matt, we totally were. And then we met you at Whiskey Weekend and we're like, this guy is just the best guy in the world.
Well, the second
So
part of that is true,
We're
not
down.
the first
We're
part.
down.
No, it was a pleasure meeting you two. It's been forever. So seeing you two in person was weird. Just like when I met Perry the first time, I was like, well, that's a real guy. And when I met Perry, we were at OBC Kitchen and he had just like half glasses. He had Perry pours of everything in front of him. And I was like, yes,
Sounds right.
it's the real deal. It's the real deal.
I don't joke about it.
Oh, okay, bye.
Sorry. I do
Well,
this
I
all.
haven't had the
all the
pleasure
time.
of meeting you yet, but I'm very much looking forward to that day, Matt.
Oh, Clifton, you're the only one. You're out in California, huh?
I know that I can't make it to anything. I met Chad and Sarah and Perry. So,
He did.
Yeah,
That
back in
was a good
2019.
I was a solid 75 pounds lighter back then as well.
I was significantly lighter too.
The pandemic was not kind to my my waistline. So
And Leo's getting larger. Anybody?
What are you talking about?
Name that quote or movie.
You know, if I was
Name-
really gonna make
name-
fun of Chad, I would just come up with all these like irrelevant references and just mention them all night.
Relevant.
I think you could just literally blurt anything out and say it was a movie reference. And I don't even know. I feel like sometimes I think he's just making them up.
I think, Matt, did you say it?
Yeah, I did. I got it right.
all right. Well,
All right,
we've
game's
got a
over.
winner for tonight. Bye, everybody.
I refuse to repeat it though.
Ooh, question. Do we get points for unwrapping the bottles? I was like, is this part of the game?
Oh
It's
my
just-
gosh!
I
I'm
love
so
that
glad
you
I did
gave
it
the
beforehand.
This is
The
as
fact
far
that
as
you
I
gave the
unwrap
tip to
mine.
unwrap them.
Oh, Perry,
That's
you're
not-
gonna need a solid like 10 minutes for that.
Yeah.
No,
I'm still
no.
having-
Mine's done. But I
Okay.
only unwrapped so far as where I could take the cap off. Because otherwise it's just giving myself more work.
I
think
appreciate.
I have a question. Why is the cap off that bottle? I mean, that's a pretty.
Disqualification.
Oh,
DQ. DQ, and I'm not talking about grill and chill. DQ.
Grill and chill.
Consider that a warning. So we have two contests. I'm imagining this is going to go much quicker than previously. Possibly. It depends. Depends on your attitude, how fired up you get. But the first round, we have Chad versus Clifton. They each have 4 sample bottles, and they will pour them when I ask them to, and we're going through a nosing round and a tasting round. I switched it up a little bit this time. It's a work in progress. Previously, I did a round of nosing, and they're all worth 1 point. Then I did a round of tasting, and they were worth higher points. Thought about it, and I was like, sometimes nosing is the harder part, like a lot of the time. So there are multiple. It's the point values are mixed. They're intermingled, you could say. Am I echoing on my side or somebody else's?
I don't
think
hear your echo.
I don't hear an echo either.
I do. But I think I'm the only one wearing headphones. And I'm hearing myself echo as well.
I'll mute myself real quick.
Is that better?
Yes.
I think it might be better. What the heck's wrong with Clifton today?
I'm not hearing it anymore.
Debate someone else's bourbon library. And
I think that was genius.
Let me know if that's any better.
Oh, it sounds like it's better. Yeah, that's good. Perfect.
I haven't smelled anything. I promise.
Yeah,
I feel.
right.
I feel.
All right,
really
Perry.
bad
All
now.
right, I trust you.
I'm still having a little trouble getting my last sample bottle opened.
Okay.
It's a little like, come on, man. I think there's a bottle in here somewhere, but gee,
Wait, that's one bottle?
yeah. What are you doing, man?
He's
You're
just kidding.
That's a
We
fail.
appreciate the care that you took in packing
I'm
this.
kidding.
And thanks for providing them and putting all this
Yeah,
together.
thank you.
It's fun.
Well,
I
heck
was gonna say
yeah,
I
this is
can't get
gonna
my
be
D
fun.
unwrapped, but I didn't think that'll go over.
Don't
too well.
say that. Don't say that on the internet.
Huh? What?
Come
That
again?
broke me a little bit there, Chad.
I actually missed it. What happened?
You're better off.
It's better off.
All right. Are we ready for Matt Madness?
Let's do it.
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Madness.
Matt.
I feel like I've been training my whole life for this.
I guess we can throw this out there. Oh, there's actually more things to say first, which I'm glad I thought about. Took me a second, but I figured it out. Sara and Perry, I would recommend treating Chad and Clifton as you would like to be treated during your round. That's just It's just like I learned it back like in second year of college. They told me that they're like treat others, treat something. Fool me once. I don't know. You get it. Other thing.
Shame on you or me.
Yeah, exactly. But the other thing was last time we had a problem at the very end. It was we had a tie, that can't happen anymore because I built in tiebreakers through the course of the nosing and tasting. So since we're all just the best tasters here, just be aware of everything that's happening in your mouth. That's all I have to say about that. Because you're going to get hit out of nowhere. It's going to be blindsided with the tiebreaker question in the middle of the tasting. And you'll just have to provide an answer.
Okay.
You'll see.
I am scared. You're scaring me.
Don't throw in curveballs. I've been researching. I've been watching all the streams, and now what the heck?
Did I did good? It was like an R.L. Stein book.
I know.
I got goosebumps from it, that's for sure.
Boom.
Oh my god.
5 points for Team Chad.
I hope we don't do that all night.
Oh boy. A couple super chat from Vic says, "Cheers, guys. Take them down, Chad and Sara. We're counting on you."
Wow. Thanks.
Too much pressure. Too much pressure. I crumble.
Wait, what? What's that now?
Okay. Chad and Clifton, if you want to pour glass A, go ahead and pour glass A. Don't smell it or taste it like you're a greasy greaser.
And just to set it up in advance, the glass that does not have samples in it is this one. So if you see me sip or smell this glass, this is not part of the competition.
I like that glass, Clifton.
Yes. Get it, whiskeyambitions.com.
I also have a control over here, but I put it in the exact same glass that we're taking from. But
well done, Chad.
It's way over here, so just know that.
I'll
feel free to drink throughout, except for the important ones.
So Matt, are we pouring the entire sample?
Yeah, if you want to, it's not a problem. So by the end of the tasting round, you won't necessarily need anything left.
Okay.
Because the tiebreaker will already be built in.
And we are getting our answers to you via Instagram.
Oh, yeah. Super solid question. Yeah,
I was like, wait, we're about to start. I don't know how.
There's a 1-800 number.
You call.
Just shout out your answer out loud.
Text 534-256-2.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm starstruck. I can't. I've got Chad and Sara on. I'm
no.
You're starstruck by me. It's not
you just have
Sarah.
a little
It's just
PTSD from last weekend.
Yeah.
Or 2 weeks ago.
We're all still recovering.
Yeah, so if you want to send me a test message on Instagram, I'll just make sure it works. I don't know why I chose Instagram the first night we did it, but I did. And it just
works
works
for
having,
Porter, can I just text you?
No. What I was saying when you interrupted me, Perry, was it's easier just to have it come through one application, so that I don't have to be jumping around.
Okay.
Strike two for Perry.
Well, let's see. I guess it doesn't matter. So round one obviously will be coming from Its Bourbon Night, but that's me. And then your round will be Its Bourbon Night, but it's you.
No. I'm just gonna do from me.
That works. Jason Busey, I was rooting for Clifton, but Chad is much punnier, and that works for me.
I mean, I can't compete there. I really can't.
Oh, but do you want to though? I don't know.
Get up pretty early
In the right setting, yeah.
Perry says this is going great. All right, we're all good. We're good there. Everything's great. Everything's wonderful. All right. Let me just.
Joseph, it didn't fall.
How did I do that? Get off of there. Okay. If you look at the bottom of the screen, there's going to be a ticker, and the ticker is going to give you the question. I'm going to read it to the best of my abilities.
And we're just nosing right now. Sorry. We're nosing right now.
This will be a nosing. So when the music starts, then you can go ahead and start nosing. But you have 30 seconds to send me an answer on Instagram.
Okay.
All right. So on nosing glass A, I'm just asking a simple question for 1 point. Is this a Kentucky bourbon, a Tennessee whiskey, or Indiana bourbon? For 1 point. I'm gonna figure this out here, and we are ready to go. Five seconds remain. Okay, I received the answers flawlessly, absolutely flawlessly. And I must say, there were answers provided.
Good. That's what we were shooting for.
I'm so terrified about autocorrect in this thing. I'm gonna it's gonna be the completely wrong word, and you'll never be able to figure out what I'm trying to say.
What? Indiana? That doesn't make sense. What?
The Shelf Turd sent me the word poop as a guess. Dan Shook sent me a picture of himself riding a gorilla. So autocorrect, I'll figure it out.
Makes sense.
If you want to pour glass B, I will allow it. I'm just so bossy.
Oh, question.
Yes.
Sorry for raising my hand every 5 minutes. Is it okay if I after Chad puts in his answer, smell his and guess and write it down on my own little piece of paper separately, or you would prefer not to do that?
Certainly don't write it down.
Okay.
I don't know if his eyes are wandering.
After he's already submitted his.
He does have to do a tasting round though.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, never mind.
There is just she just wants to be better and get better.
I know, I just want to practice. But then I was
honestly,
Perry doesn't have that opportunity, so that's not fair.
Well, that is true, but honestly, I would have considered doing the exact same thing. So,
I'm good.
In Sarah's round, in the 30 seconds, after 5 seconds, she's gonna say, "Matt, I'm done. May I please read?"
Oh no, that really was me. Okay.
You're supposed to be roasting me, Chad, not Sarah.
Oh, you suck, Clifton.
Don't say that,
dude.
Nice shirt. No, really, it's nice. Where'd you get it?
It's not soft at all.
Okay, sorry, I derailed.
No, that's totally fine. So far, you are 1,000 for 1,000 in questions. But you've
actually gotten through one sample already? Holy crap.
Did you pour glass B?
Yes.
All right. I think it's all right. I mean, it sat there for a few seconds. I'm going to read this from the podcast first. I'm going to let it sit in the glass for a second. And the weird twist is Sarah is the Grease.
That's so unexpected. The one person that everyone's oh no, she's just going to be so nice. Oh no. Excuse me, question.
Sarah
you literally stood at recess your entire third grade because you sucked at math.
I'm done with my questions.
I don't need a reminder that night.
I just would like to, that was just a stark comparison between Sarah and the Grease. He didn't raise his hand once except for to hit himself, which was strange. All right. I'm going to update the ticker. On this second glass, I'm going to ask you if this, yes or no for 1 point, is this a finished whiskey? Pretty easy question. I mean, maybe not an easy answer, but it's a yes or no, 50%. 50%, it's not bad, I'd say. So I just saw Perry smell out of his glass and I almost yelled at him.
You're ready to just kick him
I'm
out.
on edge. I need to, oh, you know what? Maybe I should drink along with you or smell along with you. I cheated. All right. On your mark. 30 seconds. Finished or not? Could be. I don't know. Typing. I got typing. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. I received the answers. While I tally these, you can go ahead and pour glass C. I'm getting so good at tallying. I give myself a 10.
Point for Clifton, point for Chad, point for me for tally.
You guys all came in not hot. Like,
this is my tasting glass. Okay,
that's fine.
No funny.
I know that was the same way. I was like, I intentionally showed the stem as before I took a sip.
Oh, look what I got.
Look
That's
at that.
Clifton's.
It's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Still
Oh, I meant to bring that down. Those things are fire. Is that what the kids say?
Wait, what are you talking about? He was showing his medal.
Oh,
the
that looked like Clifton's challenge coin.
Those are amazing.
This it does look very similar though.
It kind of does, yeah. That was the whiskey weekend. It's Bourbon Bar Night thing, which is
It was well earned.
My second place one hasn't come in the mail yet.
Don't be salty.
Still waiting on it.
we have
Mail
So-
slow.
I got to say this though, and I'm actually in the process of working on this as we speak with Shane Long, who works basically alongside NASA. It's Bourbon Bar Night next year. We can't rocks glasses. It just doesn't work that way. We can't do them out of rocks glasses. It has to be out of a tasting glass.
One of my notes.
My notes.
I got notes. I got notes.
My God. That sounds terrible. You apologize to them right now. They're in the chat.
No, it's like, a director. It's like, I like your performance. But
It still sounds bad.
I have some notes.
I mean, I would have appreciated them much more out of a tasting glass. So I still appreciated the heck out of them.
Huh?
So Will and Grease, just to let you know, it's in the works. And you don't even know what that means, but it's in the works. So hard. Whiskey Wiggle, last match, well, I can't even read it all. Oh, the behaved like a GED night? What? Okay. Whiskey Wiggle. I don't know why I can't read it. I can't read it though. Moving along. Love you, Whiskey Wiggle.
I can read it.
I was gonna say, blessed be the fruit of that.
Behave like a GED night class. Gone bad. This is a Sunday school class. That's BS, Whiskey Wiggle. That's seemingly so far. But until we get fired up, I think we're going to get fired up. Jason Busey's betting $5. Sarah isn't. Okay, I need to read these before I read them. I realize that. With questions, she's not.
Don't read them till you read them.
America.
Oh. I get
You poured
chills every
glass tea,
time that
correct?
you're used to it.
Yes.
Okay. I want you to. So after you're done with after we're done with the nosing of C, immediately pour D, because I want us to let it rest just for a second. At least for a little bit. That way, where it's not like pouring something and immediately smelling it, because I know it's a little weird. Univ Poke, good luck all, but my dollar is on Sara versus Klein in the finals. That's a good, solid, because
That's a daggone good guess, man. That's daggone good.
Y'all, you read that ahead of me. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I just realized what you were doing as I was meandering through that
You're
sentence.
like, why?
Oh, man. All right, I'm scrolling down. This is the
We are
scroll.
so well behaved.
I'm trying to be so good.
We are so good. Guys, we are so good.
All right, well,
We're the
don't break your
best.
arm.
I don't know why I'm not outdoors. I mean, whiskey changes, as Whiskey Mountains tells us. The smell of things does change when you're outdoors. So
Absolutely.
last time I knew outdoors. Or the
I don't think ones and zeros of your digital
Clifton
background works the same way.
cracking
Though.
me up with the background. Oh, it's too cute.
Okay. We are catching up here in chat. Bourbon Noob. Bonus points if Clifton can reach one of Chad's prized bottles of Jim Beam choice. Oh, the
it's a little out of. I'm in the wilderness now, Patrick. Sorry.
Yeah, it's over the mountains. Taste the Rockies.
Should have asked me that earlier.
Well, so far, based on Clifton's guesses, maybe he should change his environment. Could help. Or could it not? I don't even know.
No one knows. You're just psyching me out. Get out of my brain.
Oh my God. You know what? I'm throwing in the towel. I'm done. Just kidding.
Okay. We're going to move on to Glass C here. This is another 1 point question.
God.
Will is killing me over here.
What's Will doing? What the heck is Will? Lord Chad is so boring.
He's just had some
more notes. I got more notes. Where's my notepad? I got notes.
It ain't Will.
It ain't Will.
It's not Will.
Tigers.
Okay.
Isn't it funny how you can hear his voice through the screen?
It's yeah. I think it's just bouncing around in my head. It's just not going to leave.
Haunts your dreams a little.
You can't spell swill without will.
By the way, I just learned that I could unmute myself. It took me 3 hours.
Well, the lesson we wish he had not had learned.
I
keep having moments. Whenever you pull those clips up, I agree is here, and I have a whole mental shift as to what I'm supposed to be doing tonight.
Well,
same.
Guess what? You might be in for a surprise later. You never know. You never know.
Yes, I'm down. I love me.
Sample C. When the music starts, I would like you to tell me: is this a bourbon or rye, a wheat whiskey or a corn whiskey? It's for 1 point. Just a super easy 1 point version here.
Oh, it's madness. Matt is doing this. His questions are so friggin' hard. Pour a glass and guess for madness. The winner wins a brand new car. Matt buys the winner a car.
Okay, that's not fair. That's not fair to do that while we're trying to concentrate. Because I was just like,
I definitely stopped smelling for a minute.
I'm listening to this great copyright infringement, and then I can't think. Then I can't think.
Did you get it done?
Oh, I got it done.
I wasn't even paying attention to you because I was so.
I got it done, son. Like nobody.
I call that a distraction. I'm questioning Matt's judgment here.
Questioning my judgment in what?
I love this. Oh, it's magical.
Again, if you guys aren't subscribed to Shelf Turds, should be subscribed to Shelf Turds on YouTube. There are a couple.
Clear talent.
They will write you a song if you are a subscriber. They will write you
a song. I'm having them on my channel on Saturday. I'm expecting a song, David.
How many points did they score in Matt Madness? So far, two less songs than they wrote. They wrote more songs than scored points. So.
Oh.
Do you get extra points for writing songs? Because I can do that on the fly. Just saying.
Oh, he'll probably do it without you asking later.
Probably. Once we get into tasting, it's likely.
It's on. All right. You poured glass of D like I asked,
yes,
or do I need to deduct points?
Sir, yes, sir. Glass D poured.
On fire is Chad.
Waiting further instructions.
Clifton, did you pour D?
Yes, I did.
Nice. I said Clifton, and you looked around like there was another.
I'm Cliffy, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's how Chad he is right now. He's so Chad that he's like, oh wait, I'm Clifton. That's right.
Gotta get back to the studio.
A reporter on the scene. We're gonna throw it to Clifton. He's out there at the Rockies.
Liquid IV bottled in bond. Perry, you were involved in that draft night on Jason's channel, and the rails on that they're not even, you couldn't see them. Off the rails immediately.
I don't think it's not nearly as bad as a couple weeks ago, though.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. It was pretty intense.
Perry, you fell asleep.
I did not fall asleep.
I knew that would set him off. I knew it would set him
I
off.
hate that I keep having to make this argument. My freaking internet.
I think he's asleep right now.
I'm putting myself on mute.
I was resting my eyes. Brian Brannick's in the house. If we ever need to get Swifty, David and Chad, to form a band.
Yeah,
Swifty. Take off your pants and your panties.
No, you can't say that on here.
Get on the floor.
You can't say that on here.
You can.
That's copyright infringement.
There's so much rope here to say whatever you want that it's.
I was gonna say if the other stream didn't get deleted, you're good.
That's fair. Okay, fair point.
There's been a precedent set.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're gonna beat that.
Ivan Inderland pulling for Clifton. Hashtag long word.
Whitest name in person on YouTube?
Sure.
Is he talking about you?
I will say I do know some people of color with the name Clifton, just so you know.
Does it say whitest name and person? Oh, have you seen me today? I'm like translucent.
Sean Paisley was in here earlier from the Bourbon Junkies, and we were all washed out because he was donning his presence.
I just realized he probably didn't mean palest. Then that would be me. It's okay.
Oh, I interpreted it as palest. I'm like, I'm pretty pale. They were pretty happy about that.
Well, I don't understand how else he would interpret it, honestly.
Hold on. Adam Terry with the comment of the night so far.
Missed it. Better be good for interrupting. What is it?
Can we give oh my gosh.
Adam, I appreciate you.
Where?
This one?
That one.
Gotcha.
Oh, guys, Matt, one of the people that doesn't know. So many people don't know.
I don't know what he knows.
That I have one arm. Literally, it's like so many people are so like shocked and confused.
That's a green screen thing.
Yes, I am an amputee. I only have a left hand. So Adam, appreciate the hand. Matt, did you know?
He's a dick or not?
It just got relaxed.
I'm just wondering if, hey Clifton, maybe you can give Adam Terry a third first name.
I didn't take it as a diss.
Ryan.
Took me a while.
I was like, wait, which one have you? Oh my goodness gracious!
Sorry.
I mean,
how about this D, Matt?
I don't know why it's awkward in here. How do I make it better?
So much. I just received so much information.
That's one moment processing. Put up just a spinning wheel.
Sorry, I meant to call you Wild Turkey, Wild Turkey.
Wilderness Trail.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good. I like that. I like that.
I mean,
there's another one.
Not quite as good.
Oh, come on.
Who was drinking Fireball or taking his shirt off?
Dave, stick around. Stick around till my round's over. Just you wait.
All right, I'm back to normal. I'm back to normal. No, Clifton, I was never told that, but I think I knew that. I think I knew it.
Most people don't know, so I have an intro video on my channel where it literally I take my shirt off. So I hope that more people know. But every time I tell someone, they're so shocked. Like, what?
I mean,
I've seen that video.
You synced
it. Okay, Chad and Sarah, did y'all not know?
Not until we met you at our meetup.
Oh,
yeah.
See, I mean, I don't. It sounds like should I just talk about every stream? Should I just be shirtless every stream?
No.
Yes.
I knew.
I mean,
Terry
okay,
knew.
sure. I wouldn't mind.
Do you want more subscribers?
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
What? I need some help. I need a sexy co-host for that.
We should let Grease let Grease do it first just to see if it kind of what direction it takes.
No, I've seen that.
The process.
Shirtless.
Oh. All right, we're getting into Glass D.
Let's do it.
Perry, you pointed something out that just threw me way off. That it needed deep involvement with learning new stuff. I was just getting involved. I went from not to do action than you, and strike 2.5 for Perry.
Perry,
Sample D.
don't make me come over there.
I need a drink or 7. That's just all I need. Then I'll be ready to rock and roll. All right, now we're good. Oh, what was that? Oh, I went from whoa. Don't ever go from OFC to that. Oh, that's not even the same.
But is that what we're smelling right now? Like next?
OFC. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
so
Just so you know.
1993.
That was just something else I poured that was not that.
No, I just meant like what you're drinking was not D, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Just
No,
so
I poured like a young local distillery's whiskey, and
Gotcha.
just didn't taste the same. On D, I want to know the age of this whiskey. This is your first opportunity. Oh my goodness gracious. The look of confidence. I said the age, and the look of confidence on Chad's face was.
Oh,
is
I was
incredible.
like, "Hey, pay attention," and I think he was like, "Yeah, I'm paying attention."
Wait, what was it?
Because he was reading comments.
I want to
Oh,
try
I
to
just saw him
recreate
light
it.
up like, oh, I got this.
Well, if anyone knows age, it's gonna be Chad.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's supposed to be an old joke. It didn't work.
Oh, because I'm old.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Now I immediately felt guilty. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, Chad.
oh no. This is why I can't smack talk you, Perry, because I would say something and I would be like, I'm just kidding, I'm sorry.
I want to get
I
him
do the
fired up.
same
I
thing.
need some retaliation from him. Don't make me feel bad and not retaliate.
Clifton, I'm wearing all black tonight. You know why? It's because it's your funeral.
Sick burn.
I thought it was because I was the whitest person on whiskey too.
Yeah, that was it.
All right. On glass D, the person closest to the correct age is going to get 2 points, which is pretty. I mean, you could just jump right ahead, or you could tie. You could just do whatever you want. If you get within 1 year either way, you double your points and you'll get 4 points.
Ooh, okay.
When the music starts, you may start smelling and go. Good luck. Harry says, I feel like the good kid who had one bad day in class and can't catch a break. Now shape up. Shape up, Harry. 12 seconds.
Swinging for the fences.
Okay. Received answers. I received them, and now I am. Are you guys excited for the tasting round? I feel like.
Oh, I'm so excited.
God.
Maybe I should alternate these at a later date, because I feel like it takes to get really going. You're just like, you're smelling them and then boring. So boring.
Paul, was I supposed to be nosing this entire time?
Yes, you fail, Perry.
Wow.
That's the problem. He has been nosing this entire time, and now he's cheating.
I'm actually done with all three of my.
Yeah, you're supposed to be nosing 4 of your own.
Did you mix them all together yet, Perry? Come on now, catch up.
I did actually. I've got a Perry pour infinity glass going on over here.
Jeffrey Whack, the Whack Attack from the Whack Cave, says, only someone as amazing as Matt, which is silly. Don't ever, just, why did you have to
Not silly.
Every corner of the whiskey tube thing together? That was a
Come
text
in.
message.
Come in.
Cheers to the winners and losers tonight. Jeffrey Whack, you are a winner. You're just a.
It was nice that he included Clifton in that comment at the end.
Wait, what? What?
And losers.
Fair enough.
Because I mean,
I should have used Perry's
You're gonna
7.
knock your stuff over. Careful.
Fair enough.
Kyle says, would you sell your tasting?
I love how I'm just roasting Perry. Like, it's just easier.
I'm getting roasted by you. I'm getting roasted by Matt. I'm getting Spider-Man's roasting me back here as well.
Would you sell your tasting so we can smell and taste alongside this tournament? No, that would be 100% not legal at all. But
It'd be pretty cool.
It would be definitely cool. And then it's something to think about, maybe offering things for maybe next year's tournament. But no, it certainly can't sell samples.
We can
But
get on that.
super awesome idea. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I feel like I'm being just like, hey, Matt, it's like world's laziest cop kind of thing. Where I'm like, yeah, $600. Meet me out back. Mellow corn it up. All right. Let's get to the tasting round. I'm excited for the tasting round because I'm going to taste along with you and get all slam happy before Sara and Perry take front and center. I feel like it's just a good night for it. I need to learn to get the banner off the bottom of the page when it's time. Dang it, Matt. I'll get, it's first round. It's porter, still first round. You'll get it figured out. All right. When you taste glass A, I would like you to name the distillery. It's worth 2 points. First, it's not a multiple choice. You just have to pull it out of wherever you have it, preferably your palate. So
I'll just pull it from my shelf. That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
It's okay.
All right. When the music starts, you may start. And when Perry stops, you may start.
Sorry.
Perry, you said you wouldn't distract us. Come on, man.
I didn't say I would.
Well, solid work, Porter. Idiot.
Okay.
Oh, it's bourbon night. Chad is in a fight. Sarah's getting everything right, my friends. Subscribe to Bourbon Bytes. Clifton's out
10
of
seconds.
sight, but my bourbon podcast for the win.
5 seconds.
Harry's going to win.
Dave's my new favorite person.
Okay. I received the answers. I am what you would consider to be unhappy with them. But for what reason, I don't know. I just like playing silly games. Speaking of that, I bought my 4-year-old and 5-year-old a game of children's charades 2 days ago. Bad idea. They just don't get it.
Okay.
They just don't get it.
Maybe try Jeopardy next time.
Yeah, charades must be a tough concept at that age.
Yeah, you're like.
No, they kind of get it.
I just learned words. Now I can't use them.
Daddy, what is? And then read all the answer.
Nope. So my 4-year-old picks up the card and she sees it and she gets excited. She's like, it's a bird. And then she puts the card directly on the table so everybody can see it.
Then you play along. Do you just be like, oh, is it a fish? Or
no, because she realizes that she did it immediately and she just starts crying. I'm like, it's okay.
oh,
Like, let me guess.
it's adorable, but also, oh.
Yeah. Also,
Look at the hang of it. Oh, I've been ignoring chat like a total idiot. Oh, and I didn't get rid of the banner like a jerk.
You're a real wild
Too
turkey
hard.
out there.
Oh man, just
Sorry,
brutal.
Porter.
What was that, Perry?
You're too hard on yourself. I was trying to be kind.
You got to get it together, Matt.
Alex, that chat.
Alex Crank, Clifton, and Chad. He's here for the wet T-shirt tiebreaker round. So you're the only two wearing It's Bourbon Night shirts.
This could be wet. We don't know. It's
They're
black.
black.
Did
though,
not
so
like.
it's not. Jason, you see, Perry has just become one of my favorites in this
Sorry.
tournament to beat Greasy. I have a feeling if Perry, I think Grease would just pull the. He'd make, Perry would just get sucked right into the grease hole. That doesn't sound good.
Greasel, like a black.
Wow.
That sounds terrible. Ooh.
Oh,
Never seen
Someday.
too close to a grease
what would
hole.
you like?
Someday, when it's my show again,
My
I
wife
will
wants
tell
a
you-
pour. What do you think? She probably like that, right? Little Lux Row double barrel, 12
I'll
year?
grab this one, Matt.
Hey, babe, how's that? Ow.
There you go.
I'll tell a story about when I got really greasy around the grease, and
Go on. We're waiting.
Good story. Good story. Good story. Oh,
My favorite part was the part right now.
I like when he said "and."
I didn't.
Cool.
I wasn't going to say right. I was trying to say I wasn't going to tell the story right now. It was going to be in the future.
I thought he fell asleep again.
You're getting too greedy.
Perry's gonna leave us on,
Too close.
Mhm.
Perry's gonna leave us on pins and needles. Please, Perry, tell us now.
But I don't
So,
want
Matt,
to
you
interrupt the
were-
flow of the show.
Matt, the thing about 30 seconds is like it's so hard to get the finish. Like I got that finish a minute afterwards.
Oh wait,
At least you're not trying to type your answer with one hand.
wait.
I have
But I was
notes.
like, do you think you know what it is? Like you would have changed your answer.
Fair point.
I have to grab the glass, set it down.
Potentially, yes. I was leaning one way and then I went that way, and then afterwards I'm like, I probably should have zigged when I zagged.
Yeah, why don't you tell Clifton how hard it is?
By the way,
Well, you know what's hard? Open a daggum Knob Creek bottle because I can knock the top off of this Knob
Just
Creek
in
bottle.
general.
Dude,
In general, try to open it up.
Yes.
I'm also sweaty, so
Everyone's like,
So-
you gotta hold it to your hand. It softens the wax.
got it. We're good. Crisis averted.
It is a challenge.
Joseph Brazo with the dirtiest joke of the night, and that
Oh, Lord.
He would.
here's the grease hole opens up with a couple drops of water. That
Sick. I'm
Leave it
also
to
very
Joseph.
proud of you, but sick.
isn't even okay. Do you guys remember how I mentioned the tiebreaker earlier?
Mhm.
I need you to send me the proof of glass A.
Wait, right now?
Can we
Yeah.
retaste it?
Wait, yeah, can
No.
we taste it? What?
He
You know
remember
what?
he
Yeah.
said be present, be mindful.
That's
Porter.
what I was saying. But then, do you see how quickly I feel bad? You're like, can I taste it? I'm like, no. And then you're like,
Well,
that's stupid. And I'm like, you know what? You can't. I told you beforehand. It's just going to come out of nowhere. What's the proof? What was the proof of glass A?
All right, fine. Be that way.
I realized that you were complaining about me not giving you enough time, so I just threw in another question. The best part is, though, everybody has the same time limit. So unless you agrees and started smelling the glasses 3 days beforehand.
You just said the cigarette void. I am old. Jeez.
I don't know what just happened, but
Sarah,
I didn't
same.
get it.
I didn't get
Let
it.
me just say it wasn't when color was around. It was before color was
Color TV?
Color TV. Yeah.
Wow. You
Wait, that was a
Chad,
thing?
what was that like
Huh?
before the world turned into color and it was just black and white?
we all just sat around the radio every evening, listened to them tell
The
stories.
Pappy O'Daniel Flower Hour. It
Get
was,
off an Annie.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
My old time radio station.
Busy arm, Chad.
We're getting into sample B now.
Bye.
The palette of sample B. I want to know. Saw Perry drinking. I was so mad for a second. Again,
I'm mad
You
too.
swapped our places too.
I would like to know if this is a product of Kentucky, Indiana, Colorado, or Tennessee. And Clifton, you're the only 10 I see. So
Oh.
I mean, that's the reason I'm in your room right now. I mean,
that's because you have 0 points, and I want to make you feel better.
He's lying.
Also joking. Also joking. You may have more.
you know what? I just believe it.
All right. Wow, solid move. Just drinking that right before I start the music.
Oh shit! Sorry.
You
I'm
got
like,
it.
ready, and he's like down the hatch.
That's bad. That's a badass move right there. Tell you what.
I've just rinsed my palate. I realized that was not the smartest move of the night.
That's all right. State of distillation. Where's the product from? And go. Grease, just talking smack and chat. Just talking smack. Everybody in chat, I appreciate your super chats tonight. I'm sorry if I haven't been able to read all of them. I'm just balancing 30 plates, but I do appreciate the super chats a lot. It helps a lot. Juliet Miranda, thank you so much. Juliet Miranda says the worst time to have a heart attack is during a game of charades, and then all your friends feel bad because they kept yelling stroke.
Wow.
I thought it was a funny joke.
I have a very dark sense of humor. So
When I first read it, like 5 minutes ago, I was like, that is hilarious.
Oh, solid. Okay. Sarah just lost a point for teasing my slowness.
You caught that, did you?
Well, Donnie's
sorry.
fine.
Sorry, it's not roast Matt night. I'm sorry.
Play nice.
No, hey, my wife's married to this and not happy. She's like, could you do this anything any slower? And then 10 minutes later, I'd shrug.
Like that sloth.
I know, that's exactly what I just thought of.
Zootopia. Yeah.
I think you're doing a fine job, Matt.
Thank you. And it's bad, I know. It's bad. Let's see here. I'm telling scores here. And
People in the chat need to give Matt a little bit more credit. I mean, y'all are giving him plenty of
Are
credit
people
already.
talking
but-
smack?
No. You're talking smack at yourself.
Okay, no, that's fine. I talk smack about myself, so I don't have to see Liberty Not Licensed or Eric McDaniel or, God forbid, Shelf Turds talk shit. Then I get so upset quickly. Or Adam Terry makes a joke about something I'm missing.
No, actually, I'm the one missing it.
That was Clifton's mistake. You're a second ahead of me. Dang it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Zilfer for the Bet Your Life Groucho Marx reference. Who did that?
That was my very old reference.
I don't actually know, but I only
Groucho
assume.
Marx.
It's fine, Chad. It's fine,
I'm
Chad.
cultured.
That's what we'll call it. Cultured.
Wasn't that like 1800s?
All those film study classes you took? Nothing?
Hey, I was a film studies minor too, and I've never watched.
Ooh, look at you.
Oh
Clifton,
my
me and you
goodness.
should go ask to be on the Film and Whiskey podcast together. That would be fun.
We would just know all the early 2000s movies and on everything else. Just forget about it.
Okay. Also, again, forgot to remove the banner like a total jerk. That's okay. This is the new the new scrolling banner that I created with words and technology. This I would consider to be one of probably the biggest questions of the evening. So take that under consideration, or consider it. Just be considerate. Be considerate.
For your consideration.
Thank you. I need you to guess the proof of this beverage, this delicious beverage. 2 points for the closest answer. 4 points if you're within 2 proof points in either direction. This is a big one.
I'm stressed, and it's not even mine.
I'm bracing myself. I don't know what for, but I'm bracing myself.
I'm stressed too, and
hold on to your butts.
Hard. I need all your concentration.
Got it.
Oh, it's Matt! Madness! Matt is doing
Chad's
this.
cultured like cottage
His
cheese,
questions are so friggin' hard.
says Jason Houston.
Pour a glass and guess for Matt. Madness.
Madness. It's
The
a good
winner
song.
wins a brand new car. Matt buys the winner a car.
What type of car is it?
A Hyundai Sonata.
2004 Toyota.
Oh, that's an upgrade over my Elantra.
Toyota Corolla. Has a misfire on cylinder 4, but it's not a huge deal.
Will you sign it? Like the hood?
Oh yeah.
It's just a decal sticker of
You'll
Porter's.
probably find
face
a bunch
on
of
the
signed canceled checks under the seats even. You never know.
Okay.
What's
would
all this
appreciate
cocaine
value.
doing in my back trunk?
The further you guys get, the more nervous I actually get.
Yeah, me too.
I'm just looking forward to
why.
finishing so I can just sit here and drink some Fireball while y'all go.
I'm just getting more and more relaxed. Loosey goosey.
That's a bad idea.
greasy hole.
Greasy
Oh,
hole.
God.
I'm getting greasier and
Grease
greasier.
Oh
Welcome
no.
to the grease hole.
Oh
A
my
brand-
gosh.
Welcome to
He's
the
gonna open a little bar, and it's gonna be a hole-in-the-wall bar, and it's gonna be called the Grease Hole.
welcome to the Grease Dome.
I kind of
2 men enter, 1 man leaves.
Oh God!
I love the thought of in his bar. It's just, you know, how people put up pictures of like famous people come in. In his bar, it's just Photoshop pictures of him with himself, like all around, all the way around.
Oh, nice.
That must be Grease saying he
He
hates
said,
us.
"I hate y'all."
My mom's in chat. Everyone say hi to mom. Hi, mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
She's the best.
Don't judge us based on this one impression, please.
Oh,
He said interesting. That could be interpreted like, you know, like, oh, this is interesting, or interesting group of folks you got here tonight.
No, I
Well,
think she
that's-
was referring to the misfire on cylinder 4 of the Corolla.
Okay.
Here you go.
Slide on into the grease hole.
Oh my God. She comes in right after that comment.
Okay, I don't care who it needs to be. Somebody needs to design a fake bar T-shirt that is the Grease Hole. Slide on in for a drink.
Oh, yeah.
He needs that.
New merch. He needs to have that merch. Just go in and make it before someone else does.
Make that merch. Make that merch.
Parking in the rear.
I can think of a lot of gay clubs I can wear that shirt to, and I think I'll get a lot of attention for that one.
Oh no, and
Be the belle of the ball.
Mama's on, and that's just terrible.
No.
Oh no.
There's a reason he's not commenting on the situation.
He said, "My gosh."
He's thinking, I bet I could sell these shirts.
Oh, jeez, that brought a tear to my eye.
I'm sure our good friend Daniel Carter, DC, is probably like knee deep in Microsoft Word creating a image right now. He does like his editing in Microsoft Word for Photoshops. I have no idea how.
That takes
I was
talent.
impressed.
That takes talent.
I was impressed.
Like the do you guys see the podcast versus Bourbon Junkies one where they're riding gorillas and sharks?
That was
Yeah.
the most epic thumbnail in YouTube history. Wait, that was
sent me
created in
that-
Microsoft Word?
He sent me that image in
Clifton.
Word.
What?
I just
I have
quit my
no
job. I mean,
idea.
I'm not
No
a graphic
way.
designer,
No way.
but
No, it wasn't.
I
No, it
I
wasn't.
went to school for
Was
graphic
it?
design.
Did you use Word a lot?
Not once. Maybe to write a paper about how I
Microsoft
should
Paint?
never use Word as a graphic designer, but
If he's in chat, maybe he can shed some light on it. But he certainly sent me a Word
Please.
document.
You didn't
did you
read
then
my-
have to take like a screenshot
No.
and drop it into Photoshop? Remove the background?
Oh.
Bourbon Noob says, going back to Chad's Jurassic Park reference, did you knowingly quote Sam Jackson because at one point he becomes an amputee? Big
Yes,
brain
my
crack-
references are always multi-layered.
wow.
So meta.
They have
Wow.
I'm
like
actually
Inception.
offended.
Inception.
That is wow. Surprise. How many times? Wow. Okay, that's actually scary. Like I said
Yeah.
about Ty Gallenbach at the Whiskey Weekend, the Magic Man.
Yes.
I was like, you can't trust him because like if he can do that in front of your face, what else can he pull off? Like when you're half paying attention.
When I went back to sit down, my wallet was missing. What was that about?
That was me.
Oh, okay, that was you. I thought I felt you in my back pocket.
Money?
Haven't
Where
figured
are
out your
my
pin
pants?
yet.
Oh, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's not probably
No,
not.
that's my luggage. That's my luggage combination.
Every bar Grease goes to becomes a dive bar. So take note.
I mean, after a certain time, yes.
Solid. All right.
What I want to
We're
know is
moving on
how
to
is it? Sorry, I'm sorry. I should have put my grease back on. How is this Bourbon Night typing in the chat? I haven't seen you type once.
I'm doing it right here.
Okay, I was like, I have not seen you once. I keep seeing your comments. I'm like, do you have like a?
I have that
producer?
where you can.
I have a Google Glass, but it's in my, no.
I have that
I know
thing
the
where
shelf
you
turns have a
can blink.
producer.
Google
Like,
contacts.
Yeah, it's just well-timed blinks.
Zach, help.
sorry, Matt. I'm sorry.
That's totally fine.
Mine's back.
Clifton, you're.
I was
you're
like, that
due
was
up
never
here.
said once during your last stream. It's totally fine.
I'm
You can
sorry,
say
Matt.
whatever.
We're going to Class D, the fourth and final taste. Stressful. So much stress that I'm under. I can't even imagine what you're feeling.
I'm just
So
ready
here
to
we go.
finish up and do some fireball shots.
Why? Why do you hate yourself, Clifton?
Do you know? I'm at the Shelf Turds bar. What else would I drink?
Oh, okay. You're being ironic. I don't know why I became thirsty.
Am I?
I'm not sure why
But
either.
This is another 1 point question.
Okay.
I just need to know if the secondary, the flavoring grain in this bourbon is rye or wheat.
I knew this question was going to come. I knew it.
How did you guess?
Because you've asked it like both rounds, I think, so far.
Super smart guess. Boom roasted. So sorry.
There's such an awkward pause after anyone insults anyone. It's just an awkward pause every single time.
We're not
We're just not good
confrontational
at it.
people.
trying to do a little
We're
courtesy
not
laugh.
confrontational.
Some people say I have an awkward pause after each word I say, which also makes sense. When I edit videos, it's literally me just cutting out spaces of nothing for hours. It's bad. So bad. But
I want to see
then
a super
again,
cut of all the stuff you've cut out.
I do too.
It's just them just staring at the screen for like 4
Different
hours long.
silences. Just 30 minutes.
pretty much.
I
All
like
right.
it.
Here we go. Glass D on the palate. 30 seconds. Good luck. Rye or wheat? Secondary grain, rye or wheat? It's intense. Oh, Chad knows already. 10 seconds left. Clifton's dancing like he doesn't give a shit.
I'm loving this royalty-free music, dude. It's killing it.
It's original composition. Damn it.
I was gonna say, I want to know: did you pick this by choice, or did your videos get flagged for copyright infringement for the Jeopardy music?
That's the It's Bourbon Night background music to their.
Oh, is that? Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. You're right. You're right.
It's
I mean-
okay.
Did I just call Chad royalty free? I apologize.
Yeah, you did.
Sorry.
Compliment.
That was funny.
You should call me royalty free. That one hurts
Dude,
the most.
for our jobs, we listen to so much royalty free music. There's some good stuff out there. There really is.
Well, to find out, just hit me up after the chat, and then I'll send you on over to the Shelf Turds, and they'll tell you how much Chad told me that they owe him.
Oh, that's right, because they wouldn't have his. Wait, hold on. My mind is like I'm completely blown.
I
right
know.
now.
I'm like, how did this happen? But then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy it.
Just enjoy the magic.
I'm just gonna let it happen.
So, are we getting a final round where we get to guess what's what or what?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Wait, what?
What?
I knew what he said.
What's what?
Sorry.
We get around where guess what is what?
That's how people win. I mean, that's how freaking the last round that determined almost the
Let me ask,
tiebreaker. But
before we get into that, are you confident on any of the pours that you know what is in the glass? Because starting right, I'll tell you, you have 5 minutes, and you can send me an answer for glasses A through D, what you think the pour is.
Can I phone a friend?
how long do we have?
Can I like tag someone in?
No.
No, not yet.
Call it cheating, Chad.
Cheating, Chad.
Did you say 5 minutes?
That was my
Yeah.
favorite nursery.
Oh,
rhyme.
okay. Okay. Damn.
Cheating, Chad.
Cheating Chad.
He doesn't want to be accused of that.
I always hated it
Cheating Chad is good and fine until he has to work.
when I was a kid, and my mom would make chicken and at dinner, and she'd be like, "Would you like more chicken, Chad?" And I would be like, "Mom, quit saying chicken, Chad.
You don't like alliteration?
I don't like it."
Nobody calls me a chicken. Like Marty McFly.
What are you, Yella?
Nobody calls me Yella.
It's just a solid movie. Okay, starting now, you have 5 minutes. Send me your answers, A through D. What do you think is in these glasses? If you nail the label, if you guess what it is, you get 5 points for each one you guess correctly.
Nice.
I would say, honestly, this is me being totally honest. You have 3 of these bottles you could nail. One of them, if your name was Matt Porter, and you're not Matt Porter, so not gonna happen.
Hello, I'm Matt Porter, and you're not.
Okay, you got the 4th one right.
I'm Chad.
Just kidding. I wouldn't have guessed the 4th one at all ever.
Mm.
I mean, in that case, what's up, guys? Matt Porter here.
Scott Pigsley, did you know "Happy Birthday to You" is not royalty free? I
Yes.
did. That's
No,
why
it is.
some restaurants
It
won't
is.
sing
It is now. It is now though. It
Oh, is
fell
that
out-
past the age limit?
Yeah, it fell. It fell out of copyright, so it is
They didn't
officially.
snap.
Nope, it's in Creative Commons or whatever.
Yeah,
Or
that's
Public
what I was
domain?
thinking. Isn't that like
Public
75
domain,
years
thank you.
or something?
Something like that.
It's actually closer to 90.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You're closer to 90.
Oh my
I
god.
did.
You're one to
I
talk.
basically had a whole thesis on it in college. So
Wow.
Whiskey
Look at
Nose
you.
says, "Cheers to all. We've made 200 subs. Congrats, Whiskey Nose. And by the way,
Congrats.
Congrats to you,
what the
Matt.
heck
Congrats to you,
are doing
Matt.
here?
Congrats to you, Matt.
What?
Congrats,
to you,
Matt.
Matt.
They're I don't know. Thank you, but that's weird. I don't deserve this thing.
Congrats.
But
Yes, you do.
Congrats to
what I
you.
want to say is we have 582 people in chat, which is amazing. This is my bourbon podcast, Bourbon Bytes. Go subscribe to their channels.
please.
If you go over to Its Bourbon Night and hit the subscribe button, they'll lose a subscriber because you're obviously already subscribed to them.
I will say I'm less than 150 subscribers from 3,000, so no pressure, you guys. But if you guys want to, I would love to hit that number.
And I'm
love
about
it.
10 away from 700.
There you go. Well, that's a lot
Oh
easier
my-
to achieve. Y'all should definitely go subscribe to Perry.
If we have moderators in the chat, please put all three channels links in the chat, just in case we're not all subscribed to each other. That's what this community is all about.
Oh my
It's-
goodness.
The rising
happening?
tide stuff. Rising
Wow.
tide.
What's happening here?
Sorry, I couldn't contain my excitement at all these super chats.
I know
Yeah,
it's
no
blowing
kidding.
up.
Matt Horn says the vest. This is my lucky vest, and I wear it proudly when I'm doing something super serious, like taking out the garbage or washing dishes. Thrasher says joining late, but I got to know how many times have you muted Sarah? It was 0 times.
Okay.
Because she's just like the Grease. And congrats on 20K, dude. Thanks, Thrasher. Appreciate
You're
it.
supposed to be tasting right now.
You have 2 minutes and
Yes,
6
I know.
seconds.
Holy
You
Are you
just can't think
serious?
of the name.
Oh my
Yeah,
god! I didn't.
told
I
you-
didn't hear the. I did not hear you say go.
I told you 3 minutes ago.
It starts with the G.
Damn it!
Thank you.
The Master Drum says the
I
power
didn't know
of
if
Matt's
that's
vest.
the one you were
Good
talking
luck
about.
to everyone. Congrats to 20K, Maddie. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate the heck out of you. Love you, man, so much. And Dan L., the anniversary boy himself, half of 26 years of happiness, says, Chad, guess at least one thing wrong intentionally, just so you don't come across cocky by getting everything correct.
Oh,
You.
oh, you did.
Oh, charmer.
So far, no answers have been arriving at all. Play the Matt Madness song. It's on my phone somewhere, which is got a timer.
I'm just gonna send them all at once, Matt.
Oh,
Well,
super
I'm
solid.
3 minutes behind, so
Yeah, well,
that was my own fault. I admit fault there.
why is Clifton not tasting? I see.
I should have saw that comment 3 minutes ago.
Kyle Taylor and Tim Robertson, thank you all so much for subscribing to the channel. Super, super appreciated. Also, Troy Forch, Perry looks like a young Fred Minnick. That is not the first time that comparison has been made.
Who's that? Perry? Fred Minnick?
Yeah, they said Troy said I look like a young Fred Minnick.
I can see that.
I definitely see that.
I see 65 bottles of Henry McKenna behind you, too.
I've got a couple. Hey, do you, Porter, did I show you this thing that Dixon sent me last week?
I saw that on last year's stream last night. That's amazing.
He sent me that thing.
My timer's about to expire here, but listen.
Okay, hold on.
No, it's okay. Chad and Sarah. Okay, I need Perry, you too. Did you hear me say go? Like, was it clear that I wanted you to start or not?
I heard
I
it.
gotta be honest, I didn't really hear it, but
Well, I was paying attention and I did hear it. So
Was it
Okay.
before or after you were telling people to subscribe to us? Because I may have got caught up in the moment in appreciation. I was just so in love with you for doing that.
Because I thought I made
I
it
could
clear
see
that it was
that.
time to begin, but other people have said that they didn't. So,
I think that calls for an extra 30 seconds to a minute.
30 minutes.
30
goodness.
minutes. A whole extra
No.
live stream.
Only one of these is tripping me up. Because I
You
know
have one?
I nailed all three of them.
Yeah,
1
yeah,
minute
yeah,
left.
Right.
yeah. Obviously, yeah. I mean, come on.
this guy
next
keeps
time I'll
saying
make it
thank
more
you for
clear.
subscribing.
1 minute remaining. I want all the answers, and I want them to be right. If they're wrong, I'll send it back with red ink and frowny faces. Nick the Greek, much better than PBS here, is 20 bucks. PBS. The TV channel?
Like the TV channel. I guess.
Thank you for the super chat, Nick the Greek. Oh, Jason Busey, what the heck? I just realized that Perry looks like Matt Vincent, 3-time Highland Games world champion, but not as thick, with juicies, and without the kilt. 1T. Maybe shorter. Tell from his angle.
You don't know what he's wearing under there.
Yeah.
I'm also 5'11", so and I'm in Adidas track pants. I don't have the flexibility I did this time last year.
Nick Levin drinking some Colonel Taylor on the day of my birth. Happy birthday, Fred!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! I guess we can sing that now. Happy birthday! To
Well, you better still. Who knows?
Perry will wear a
birthday.
butt.
It's my birthday too now.
You are wearing me out. I'm not on your level yet.
Wow. Yeah.
All right.
Wait, Sarah, we're almost there.
You better focus. You got work to do.
All right, answers have been submitted. They're all wrong.
Bad.
Fine. Sent.
Hey, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for the subs. Really, really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
You did nothing.
And yet, so
Holy
much.
crap!
Holy
I just
smokes, I'm over
checked
700.
my channel.
Whoa!
Crap, dude.
Congrats.
Spectacular.
Dang, no.
You were 3,000?
No, I'm not at 3,000. I am at 2,898.
Oh.
Whoa. So that's
Getting
pretty
there.
good.
Get him to 3. Whoa. Get him to Andre 3,000, y'all.
Oh, shoot.
No pressure. Subscribe to. I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm like trying to use this as a platform to get them, but appreciate you, Matt, so much.
Why else are we here? What?
That's what this is all about, is everybody getting together, having a great time. Viewers seeing new people, new channels, everybody just falling in love with one another, except for Grease. And then
Oh, no. Poor Grease.
But it's good to
But
gather
also,
around.
I want to know if
cause.
he lost subscribers or he gained subscribers during that stream.
You know, while Matt's doing his nerdery with his numbers and his tallies.
Oh, that's called math.
Math. I knew it was called something.
Nerdery.
Since we're all YouTubers here, like it's interesting to go into the back end. That's what she said. And look. Yeah, Greasy.
Two Grease. Mute.
Yeah, and look at your views based on subscribed to not subscribed, because like more people, I think this is pretty typical, watch your stuff that's not subscribed than they are subscribed.
It's the algorithm, man. And you know what? I'm guilty of that too, because we watch most of YouTube on our TV. So we just see like recommendation. YouTube thinks I'll watch this, and it's usually pretty accurate. But there's so many channels that I watch daily and I'm not subscribed to. So it just takes a second, you guys. I mean, everyone here.
Hit that button.
Yes.
Hit that button. Change some lives. Hit that button.
It'll make them smile.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you all so much. I've gotten over 50 subs just.
Awesome.
Well, let me check.
I'm done tasting. I think it's time for fireball shots. I don't know about you guys.
you can do whatever you'd like.
I have no response. Well, people in the chat, cheers to you, David and Kira. Write me a song for tomorrow. Literally.
Ooh, I like that.
Can I write you one?
Okay. If we have time during
I
the
would be
town,
freaking honored.
Maybe, possibly at max 90 seconds.
What's that?
An intermission. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Not an intermission for everybody. Just an intermission for me.
I realized that friggin' without going full on. What's up, everybody? What we doing? Let's freaking go.
Let's see who we got in the chat here. I see.
I ruined it.
Bourbon Bytes
I ruined my
there.
impression with a swear word. friggin' just give up. Friggin' give up. Going back to shelter because I can say whatever I want to say.
Are we ready for the results?
Oh God.
I mean,
no, I need White Claw. I need White Claw for my results here.
All right, Clifton.
Dude, you came prepared for every scenario.
You did. Okay, we're gonna get to the results so that we can. So after this, just so everybody in chat knows, everybody watching, it's not over after the results are through. Sara and Perry are going next. Last time we did this, we saw a huge dip in viewers. I think everybody thought it was over, but it's not over. We're only halfway through. Only halfway through.
It's only
Julie
halfway.
likes it. We aren't even getting them to hit the like button. Let's start that. and then push the subscribe maybe. Oh yeah. If you guys haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. It helps.
Almost 600 people, and there's only 241 of these.
That's easier than subscribing to us. If that many of y'all can subscribe to us so
kidding.
quickly, y'all can hit that like button.
It hurts my feelings, and I'm super sensitive. And now I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna have to hear about this when he calls me later tonight. He's just gonna call me and he's gonna be like, "Chad, there wasn't this many thumbs ups." And
is he gonna leave you a voicemail like you got left last time?
Yeah. The voicemail is like, "It's me again. The machine cut me off," because we have a machine apparently. And then,
of course you do, Chad. I'm sure back in your day, you do.
What up?
Sarah's back.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
Sarah's back.
Oh, my left leg's asleep. I just realized it way too late.
My right arm's asleep.
Oh no, too late. That's the worst.
It's not good. All right.
It's good now.
Results time.
It's results time.
Oh, I can't wait.
Now listen. I do need you to check your own answers. I wrote down the answers that I got. There's room for mistake. So make sure that what I'm saying is accurate. I don't want to hear about it later.
Oh, you'll be hearing about it later.
On glass A, I'm hearing an echo again, and it's driving me absolutely crazy. I just want to
Although I heard myself echoing on someone, so it was not me. I heard that too, and I heard myself.
What if it's maybe it's
my volume is very low. I can barely hear you guys. I can find headphones if I have to. I hear myself though. That wouldn't be me.
That makes sense. I don't know. That's fine. All right, here we go. Whew.
There you go, Chad.
I asked you to nose glass A. And I, for 1 point, asked you for the state of distillation. Clifton answered Indiana. Chad answered Kentucky. The correct answer for 1 point was Kentucky. Chad with 1 point.
That's kind of an unfair advantage, though.
I'm born here.
Yeah. I'm in California. It's all the same to me. Just kidding.
I then asked you to nose glass B. And for 1 point, I asked you the question, is this a finished whiskey, yes or no? Clifton said that it was indeed a finished whiskey. Chad calls Clifton an idiot, and he said, no, it's not.
I'm an idiot.
Apparently, because it's not a finished whiskey.
You know, I was getting some weird note that it reminded me of a barrel release. You know how they have those weird finishes? I was getting some weird apricottiness with it, so I'm like, it's finished, but no.
Do you have?
I think it's just young.
Do you have B still? Do you have any B left?
I have, yes.
Nose B and think barbecue, smoked liquid smoke barbecue.
You know what? Yeah. That's what I was getting with C. C, I'm getting liquid barbecue, but okay, that's interesting because my answer for C, what I guessed what it was based on a specific release of that thing that I sent, but I'm obviously wrong, so it's fine.
On C, I asked you to know C, and for 1 point, I asked you to name the type of whiskey. I asked if it was a bourbon, a rye, a wheat, or a corn. Chad answered wheat. Clifton answered bourbon. You were both wrong. It's a rye whiskey.
Really? You know what, Chad? I'm with you there, though. My first impression was wheat, but I second guessed myself and I said bourbon. Doesn't matter because I was just wrong.
I did after I hit send and the finish really started. I was like, oh, no. Yeah.
Moving on to glass D, I asked you to nose glass D, and I asked the age of the whiskey. How am I even? Oh, okay. There we go. I was looking at the wrong. I was like, how was there 0 points scored? Because if somebody had to score points.
It's me. It's me.
Looking at the wrong column.
It's just me.
The closest to the answer would get 2 points. If you were within 1 year of the correct answer, you would gain 4 points. Chad guessed that this was a 14-year-old whiskey.
Oh, damn.
Clifton guessed that it was a 9-year-old whiskey. The correct answer and the age of this whiskey is 10 years, and Clifton gained 4 points.
Whoa, yeah.
Oh man, good
nice
job.
work.
Clifton jumps out ahead 4-2.
Clifton's
job.
turning into the crazy
Just like
one.
that. Weird how that works.
I
Moving
forgot
on
what
to
set
the
I'm on.
tasting
Sorry.
round. On the tasting round, glass A, I asked for the distillery. What distillery? What is this a product? This is a. Well, if I could talk, it'd be great. I'm so super stupid. Jeez. Trying to like. Chad said Buffalo Trace. Clifton said MGP. When I then pressed them to say two, wow, if I could, still failing miserably here. How in the world? Okay, I see what I did. Really?
Oh no. Oh no. Was this the
No,
tiebreaker question?
I'm just making sure that I have the right. Okay.
I'm like, what's going on?
I then asked them what they were drinking.
Mhm. Cheers,
Chad
Eric.
guessed Stag Junior. Clifton guessed Smoke Wagon Small Batch. It's not MGP. It's not Buffalo Trace. It's not Stag Junior or Smoke Wagon Small Batch. So nobody gained points for that. What you were drinking was an Old Forester single barrel.
Really? Whoa.
Oh, those high proof Old Foresters were really
Those are
throwing you.
amazing. I freaking, you know what? I've said this before. I'm not the biggest Old
Which one was
Forester
this?
fan, but those barrel proofs are some of the best whiskey I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah. I've gotten lucky. I've gotten 2 store picks and they've both been fantastic.
I mean, they are good.
I've had samples from a couple of store picks, and
They're strangely nutty. I get a lot of
let me
nuts on them.
quantify that. Not the best whiskey I've ever had. let me bring that down a little bit. But they're very, very good.
Yeah, come on, Cliffy.
Yeah.
All right.
It's the White Claw.
I was like, did he just chase a fireball shot with a White Claw? What is going on?
Who else other than Sam for my whiskey she wines? I mean, like she would totally do that if she's still here. She was here earlier.
Moving to glass B, I asked you to taste glass B and tell me the state of distillation. Chad guessed Colorado. Clifton guessed Colorado. I then asked you what was in your glass. Chad guessed Garrison Brothers.
That ain't in Colorado.
And Clifton guessed 291.
Hey, I'm in the right state. Is it,
At least they're in the right state.
That's the right state. Yeah.
I put question mark. Is it 291 or is it like 293? But you know what I meant right there, right?
Yeah, I know it's 291,
Okay.
but it wasn't 291.
Okay, great.
This was the one that I didn't think that was going to be a guessable one. It's a peerless single barrel, so it's a Kentucky bourbon.
Wow. You know what? The only reason I guessed Colorado because it was so weird and so out there and so different. I love peerless. Don't get me wrong, but it was so off profile from what I typically know of like Kentucky bourbon. So I was like, that's got to be something weird like Colorado.
Yeah,
I just wanted to throw a funky one in there. It's a single barrel pick from their single. It's from actually their master distiller. It's a low and slow. It's called. So it's Justin's House of Bourbon sells it. And
I was going to say, wait,
sell it
that label is different than my single barrel of that. Is it different? Because I have a peerless behind the curtain. The magic behind the curtain. Mine's a white label with a red peerless on it.
Oh, this one's red with it's a red label bourbon.
Weird. Okay, sorry.
That's okay. So far going into glass C, Clifton is up 4-2. So on glass C,
I did not expect this. Hell yeah. Heck yes.
on glass C, I asked for you to taste it and then guess the proof. And what the heck are you guys tasting?
We'll read that off.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, I got a Charlie horse in my.
Oh no!
Oh no.
It's good. Don't worry about it. Just be professional, Matt.
Work through the pain, dude.
I asked you to guess the proof for 2 points. If you got within 2 proof points another direction, which neither of you did, you would have gained an extra 2.
Going back to this one, I regret my decision entirely.
Chad guessed it was 94 proof.
Wait,
Clifton guessed it was 92 proof.
Oh, wait, we were really close. That's crazy.
When I asked you what you were drinking. Chad, what I did is I wrote your guesses in the wrong column, so I have to like switch them in my head. That's why I'm struggling so hard here. Terrible. I'm sorry. Chad guessed it was 1792 small batch. Clifton just wrote Colorado.
No. You reread that. That C. We're talking about C, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jack Daniel Tennessee Tasters.
Yeah, and I meant like the hickory smoked one or whatever, because I got the barbecue. So I've had a Jack Daniel's Tennessee Taster that had that barbecue note. So that's why I was confused.
I'm wondering if that if the palate of C or if the palate of B like lingered into C.
It could have.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it wasn't either of those. What you were drinking, and Clifton actually was pretty close, but so far off at the same.
I don't even get the pity points that you were offering last week or last time.
Someone who said doesn't have to pity
come into play. It's a Jack Daniel's.
I nailed the distillery. I nailed the distillery. Come on, man. You've said in previous rounds, you're like, hey, if you're
people who are winning don't get pity points.
While you're ahead. Quit while you're ahead. You're already winning.
You also guessed it was some smoke finished bourbon. So
I said Tennessee. That was not my official answer. My official answer was Jack Daniel's Tennessee Tasters, which they released a Tennessee Tasters rye. Just FYI. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm getting really competitive right now. I don't know why.
That's just the fireball talking.
Wow,
it's the fireball. It's the fireball. Heck yeah.
Clifton's fired up.
Yeah, he is.
I was just getting this cherry note that I was thinking you sometimes get on Buffalo Trace, but it wasn't quite Buffalo Trace, so maybe it was Sazerac. So that's why my brain went to 1792, but I was following the wrong path on that one.
It's just the proof of it drinks weird, apparently. I don't know.
It's just the proof was?
Go back, and especially the 30-second thing doesn't help.
What was the proof?
Oh, I'm sorry. 130.6.
No way.
You were like 92, 94.
No,
what
you
the
tasted
heck,
it.
dude?
No, I'm not allowed.
It's no. You need to recheck.
There's no wait. C is that high of proof?
Yeah, is it a rye whiskey? Now you taste it. Is it a rye whiskey?
Did you water my sample down? Because, dude, like, what the heck? That is not tasting nearly that.
Same here.
I call foul play.
130. Then I don't know what's right in the world.
I know.
May I weigh in on this?
And Chad, you know what? Full credit to Chad. He usually nails the proof. When I watch their videos, Chad is almost always spot on. So the fact that both he and I were like so off, a little bit suspicious, Matt.
Well, the Peerless single barrel you drank was 108.1, and it's pretty young. The Old Forester single barrel was 128.7 proof and drinks like an atomic friggin' disaster.
Maybe that's why.
Maybe.
So
stop arguing. Sorry.
It's definitely.
And didn't I guess 130 on that one?
Nope. Technically, I was closer though. I didn't.
No. I mean on A.
Oh,
so okay. This is where it gets funny.
No,
because
this is where it gets funny.
It's already funny
because we're tied right now.
Wait, how?
Chad got points because he was the closest to proof. He
Wait,
guessed 94. Clifton guessed 92.
Oh,
so Chad
I was so close guessing 94 because I'm thinking Elijah Craig for some weird ass reason.
You're right. That
90,
That's hilarious.
We're at
snap! They're tied.
4 points apiece moving into the final tasting. The final tasting, I asked to taste it and tell me if the secondary grain was rye or wheat. Chad said wheat.
Wait, sorry. Before you go into this last one.
Sure.
You had us guess the proof on A, right?
For the tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker. We're getting to that.
Calm down.
Thank you. Sorry. Point of order. I rescind
If
the
this
chair.
results in a tie, then we'll move to the tie-breaking question.
Gotcha.
Raise your hand next time. Okay.
It sounds like it's not going to result in a tie. You're just going to freaking sweep through this.
I don't think so.
Bourbon Shed said, Chad and Sarah started my bourbon journey watching you 2 years ago. Now I have a Bourbon Shed and a YouTube channel. Thanks, I think. That's
also, fun fact for those of you who didn't know, Chad and Sarah, like, let me get sentimental for a minute. Chad and Sarah were the reason I got into
Perry loves it.
I was praising my competitor, dude. I was gonna
tear up.
Love
It's
you.
really funny how
No,
we get
you know
to
what?
the
He
final
doesn't want
thing
to
and
hear it,
nobody
so
wants to know who
we'll
won.
praise y'all. Fuck
I
that.
want to know.
Sorry, screw that. Sorry.
But
I know. I'm sorry, Clifton. I apologize.
Matt, you're the reason why I got into this live stream tonight. You are the reason.
The reason why he got into what?
The live stream tonight.
Oh, I thought you said sweater vests.
You sent me the StreamYard link.
Well, yes.
Matt, may I share my sentiments before we find out the winner?
I mean, we're an hour and a half deep. Sure.
Chad and Sarah are the reason I got into whiskey, and I feel like a lot of people in the chat may be able to relate.
Yes.
Because I came across one of their probably most popular videos was top whiskeys under, what was it, 25, 30? I don't remember exactly what it was. One of your first videos. I was in a liquor store. I'm like, gosh darn it, I'm going to get into whiskey. So I'm going to look up cheap whiskey because I was in college, and heck yes. I found their video, and I've been hooked ever since. So if I win tonight, just know, Chad and Sarah, I love y'all so much. Seriously, y'all are my inspiration. Y'all are the reason I started my channel.
You son of a bitch.
And you guys, like, seriously, the fact that you guys have be part of my New Year's stream for this past year for 2021 means so much to me. So I love y'all so much. Love you too, Perry.
Shit got real.
Perry, I love you too.
Yeah, I love you too, buddy.
Perry, you're up.
I feel like I did this earlier, but whatever Clifton just said sounded really good. I share those sentiments, but even better. Because
I was one of the first people to recognize Chad from Its Bourbon Night.
Oh my God, Perry, are we gonna edit again? Because I was not competing with your level of Chadness. Sorry.
Matt, does it feel like they just are procrastinating hearing this final decision?
I really don't want to hear how badly I lost. I just
Let's
really
do it. Let's do it. I want to see how badly I lost.
Chad said this was a wheated bourbon. Clifton said that this was a rye-powered son of a bourbon.
Uh-oh.
When I asked you to guess what you were drinking, Clifton
what did I say?
Said it was Buffalo Trace. Nope, that's not true. He said it was 1910. What the heck did Chad say? Chad said it was Evan Williams 1783. The delicious weeded Evan Williams.
I was going to say that does not match up.
Well, my notes and my taste notes didn't always line up. I just had to go more with what my taste.
See, I tried to stay consistent because the biggest advice, everyone that was telling me advice, they said, do not second guess yourself. So I stuck with my guns. That obviously proved wrong for the first couple, but hopefully in the end,
I'm just giving
no one
you
offered me any advice.
It's actually a solid move. If you think that's what it tastes like, then you guess it, right? It's like 30 seconds is not enough time, but we do have a winner because they guessed different things. Oh, I'm breaking. Oh. In glass D.
Oh my gosh.
Henry McKenna, which is a rye.
Clifton's moving on to the quarterfinals by 1 point.
And it was the bottle I grabbed.
It
Oh, this was the bottle I grabbed at the beginning of the stream, and I haven't even drank it yet.
What barrel?
That calls
Oh,
for
yeah.
cork pop. What do you say?
Cork pop indeed, dude.
And you know what? This proves the energy of the stream because I feel bad that I won because I love you, Chad, so much.
I can't even
seriously
get mad
love
at you after what you just said.
I know.
How can you be mad at Clifton? Then we can get mad at Clifton.
I'm mad at Clifton.
Had we had to go to a tiebreaker,
Yeah.
Chad won the tie-breaking question, closest to the proof. Old Forester single barrel. You were within 2 point something points. Clifton.
Oh wait,
guessed
what did I guess for that one?
110. So you were
Okay.
still almost 20 points off. No big deal. But in the first competition of the evening, Clifton moves on to the quarterfinals by 1 point. These have all been so close; it's been ridiculous. Except for
Oh, that
next
was a good
one,
cork
Sarah
pop. I'm
just
sorry. I didn't pull it closer to the mic. I'm sorry. I popped my cork on my Henry McKenna for this occasion.
Now watch Sarah destroy Perry with a paperclip on her neck.
I'm excited.
Thank you both for. Thank you guys for.
I can see the disappointment on Chad's face, and I know he hates to lose.
I am
know
not
that Sarah
disappointed.
has told us several times that Chad hates to lose, and I hate that I was the one that did it.
That was an upset.
No.
That was a solid upset.
You pulled it out, man. I'm proud of you. I mean, the student has become.
She put her arm behind his back. She's like, I know he's upset. Let's just calm the Chad. Calm the Chad.
No, I'm good. I'm proud, man. I'm just happy.
Hey, again, even if I won, y'all are still with me in spirit because y'all were my inspiration.
Oh,
there you go. I mean, the shirt works, right?
Right.
You know what? It was just the shirt. It was absolutely just the shirt. I channeled my inner Chad. I got there thanks to you.
You channeled more than me.
And
you deserve the win. A well-deserved win. Congrats.
You know what? I may have channeled Sara, who's going to completely obliterate Perry.
Why is this the narrative? Oh man.
Okay.
I mean, that was real cliffhanger stuff, Matt.
It was a Clifton hanger.
I see what you did there. Cliffy hanger.
I had an idea for like not an invention, but like a business a long time ago, and I was told it was not a smart idea. Come to find out, these things exist nowadays. Chad, if next door to your home right now were a business that was open and it was a room where you could just go into the room and you could just destroy and break whatever you wanted. They handed you a baseball bat when you walked in the door and they're like, have at it. And you're like, just whatever I want. They're like, just when you leave, pay when you leave. And you just go in there and you just break stuff. There's like 5 or 6 days a week where I would like to have that.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be because of tonight, but I think just in general, yes, absolutely, I would go to that route.
No.
And before we move on to the next round, I do want to say thank you to everyone that subscribed. We are about basically 160 subscribers away from 3,000. We don't have to hit it tonight. I'm not making that the theme tonight, but y'all got me a lot closer than I did I say 160? I apologize. I'm 60 away. But I just want to say thanks to everyone that subscribed so far, y'all. And thank you, Matt, for giving the opportunity to have that happen.
Clifton, are you sticking around for the second round here?
Oh, of course I'm sticking around. I got more fireball. I'm ready to go.
Goodness.
All right. So we're about to find out who's going to meet Clifton in the quarterfinals. And for that, I must say that I'm stepping down for the evening and I am bringing in our guest host for the second half. I love you all.
What? Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
This will take 3 hours.
What? Listen here. There's too many daggone tiers, sentimental value, whatever. Y'all need to start kicking down the doors to your daggone livers, and let's do this. By the way, Matt, don't ever do the nosing round first. Do the tasting round first. Get a good glossy, and then send them in with a nose. You don't lead with a nose. All right, losers. Everybody here except for old Clifford over there. Clifton Clifford over there. Perry Winkle about to get after it over here. Sara, you're perfect. I ain't gonna rat on you at all, Sara. I'm gonna let you do your thing. But anyway, I'm just here to say, wild turkey! Wild turkey!
Oh my God.
Hell yeah, brother. I freaking agree with that. The daggum right. That's daggum so freaking fried on the freaking nail, bro.
Was that live or did he pre-film that?
No, that was
I'm very confused. Wait, did he actually not? Oh, okay, there we go. There we go.
So live.
I was very confused for a second. I was like, wait, was that pre-recorded? How did he know?
That's the
Was that pre-recorded?
What do you think?
I think it was.
Oh my God. Too much.
I was going to say I would be pleased with that tonight, but I would definitely get kicked off the stream. So I got to go back to someone else.
Wow.
My heart rate is elevated. Why?
Oh my God, mine too.
That made up for me not being able to see Grease last weekend.
Grease has that effect.
Chad, and by Chad I mean Sara, which is totally weird but true. Sara and Perry, you may pour glass A, please.
I'm so nervous. Oh my gosh.
In retrospect, now I get the banana-ness on A. After it's all said.
Of course you do.
Do you get nuts on that at all? Like on the palate, especially the Old Forester single barrel? It was weirdly nutty to me when I tried it.
I will say, Matt, I seriously thought you were going to, because I knew Chad, the #Nutty Squad. Right. I thought you were going to put in a Jim Beam product, so I was very not expecting an Old Forester product because I know Chad, you and I both are kind of like iffy about Old Forester in general.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Well, when I said that I
oh my god, so sorry, I just realized that I have an Old Forester.
Yeah.
I apparently have an Old Forester sign on my set.
There you go.
Friggin' awesome, Trev.
No, when I said initially, I guessed it. This will be real quick, Sarah.
Tell me more.
When I initially thought it was Stag Junior, and then the finish was starting to set in after I sent it, and I was like, yeah, Stag Junior, Buffalo Trace. I thought, oh nope, I think it's Heaven Hill because of that nuttiness that you're talking about, Matt. Yeah.
And I will say, I got that the Old Forester kind of note on D. I could have sworn I was going back and forth between 1792 and Old Forester. On D, I got some of that banana funk that I'm not too keen on.
Yeah, D was a wonky.
Man.
Anyway, you guys.
Anyways, I will play up now. I will not be the interrupt. I will not be the grease. I will just friggin' just do it.
Dadgummit, I'll be right back, y'all.
Didn't see a background change, dude. I should stop being mean because I won. So I should be like, oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, Clifton, can I ask you a sincere question? Did you pull these screenshots from like our live streams when we all were offset? Is that what happened?
So for the most part, yes. However, I will say the shelf turds, I have never seen a stream where they're separate. So I had to. There's some Photoshop magic happening behind here.
Fantastic.
Also, I Whiskey She Wines, same situation. They've never both left. However, Perry, no offense to you, Trev, where's Trev? Where's Trev? You and Trev have both left the camera several times.
Yeah, I'm
gone.
I was the one that asked the question.
Do you not want to go to bed tonight?
I'm ready.
Sorry, Clifton.
Matt, I apologize.
No.
Let's do this. All right, here we go.
Feel like I'm like, why is he sitting where I'm sitting? Say something funny. Pretend to be gigantic. Anything. It's weird. It's super weird. All right. On the nose of glass A, this we are automatically jumping in to high point territory. This is an age guess just based on the nose. The closest to the age will gain 2 points. If you're within 1 year either way, you will gain 4 points. This could potentially put one of you two out ahead. Just jumping out ahead. Like Carl Lewis in the 1996 Olympic Games, which I have no idea how I remembered that. Just weird stuff happens.
Where'd Clifton go?
He can behave himself. He's back. All right. When the music starts, you can begin smelling. And then send me the answer before the music stops. I want the age of this whiskey and begin. By the way, I killed that bottle tonight and it's in here. Ten seconds remain.
My heart is racing.
Super solid work, you two. Very happy to have
real contestants. No.
Oh, Sarah, I haven't came for you all night, but you know what?
No, I'm sorry.
What was it?
Excuse
Was
you.
it proof?
Age.
Age.
You know
You
what?
can
All it
pour
took was
glass
one
B
white
now.
call for me
Please pour glass B.
to come out.
Harry, you heard?
I heard.
I'm excited. This is exciting for me. I'm all ready to rock and roll now.
I'm literally like jittery.
I'm cool as a cucumber.
Well, that's good. I don't like being under pressure.
You're also losing, so I want
Right. This is all Microsoft. No, actually, you know what? It's Microsoft Excel.
The best
won
part
up
about
you.
it is you never know if I'm telling you the truth or not. It's always just me just saying things and then you have to wonder if I'm being honest or not. Just like how I live my life every day.
Minnick looks a lot
Bourbon
less
Noob, Clifton actually made those Microsoft Word. I think you already read all that. Super sorry to be so slow and late.
I'm sorry that I'm reading your super chats for you. I get excited when I see my name.
Wow.
Because I'm apparently the whitest guy on WhiskeyTube.
That's not true. Okay.
I still don't know what that comment came from.
Moving on to glass B. I'll get the hang of this banner thing eventually here. When you nose glass B, I would like to know if this is a product of Kentucky, Washington, Tennessee, or Indiana.
Washington.
This is only worth 1 point. State of distillation. When the music starts, you may start. As soon as I get the music ready and rocking and rolling and everything, here we go.
Oh, it's bourbon night there, every guest is right. Taste with all their might, this flight's a fight. Madness right is gonna light the night. Get it right, get it tight, drink a Sprite. It's bourbon rhyming night.
I still swear that's Chad. That is still Chad. Chad, that was you.
It's a good impersonation.
I'm
That
convinced.
is a really dang good impersonation.
David did what, 3 or 4 of those? Am I missing one? Have I not done one yet? Am I not?
That was the first time you did that one, and oh my god, I like.
Yeah,
that.
I know. Just trying to lay them out slowly. It's pretty good though.
Cliffy, they're calling you out.
You know what? I'm freaking ready to go.
Have you had a shot of Fireball in a Glencairn yet? Because I feel that's an experiment that hasn't been.
Have you had it out of a Norland?
That's what I'm getting those vibes, Terry. You know what? We'll do some Fireball. If y'all want to do Fireball, we'll stick to Fireball for a while. So I don't have a Norland in front of me, but I do have a Glencairn. So let's do it.
But have you had it out of a Norland?
But have you had in a Norland?
Cheers to David for the awesome songs for the night.
It's that
Cheers.
drawl out at
Absolutely.
the end that makes it so.
Subscribe to Shelf Turds. Just amazing, funny, great people.
Please subscribe to
Amazing.
Shelf Turds. They are honestly, they're one of my favorite newer channels that have popped up. Seriously, they're awesome. If y'all haven't followed them, they are amazing.
Clifton, I see your long lost relative Eric McDaniel is in the chat.
He said
pour
Team
glass-
McDaniel. You
pour
know what?
glass
I'm here
C yet.
for it.
Perry and Sarah, please pour glass C. What the heck is that?
Was not.
Unreal. The buzzing.
I spilled some.
You know, every time I hear the glasses rattling, I'm thinking I'm having an earthquake because I'm in California. We have a lot of those. So when an earthquake happens, I hear glasses rattling and it gets my nerves so messed up because I'm so scared for my whiskey collection. So you're
that's
triggering me,
you
dude.
walking through the house typically. Just everything coming off the walls. Just terrible.
Poor sweet baby.
All right. Chad, I like the way that you are persistent. Love it. Oh boy.
What'd you
Chad
do?
trying to get extra points.
No, you just being quiet.
No, Chad does not get extra points, Perry. Excuse you. Excuse you.
I think he's competing with Sara now. I'm not kidding. I think that's what's happening.
I think that might be what he's doing.
I know Chad well enough to know that that's not far from the
I
possibility.
called that out at the beginning. I'm like, oh, that's why Sarah's asking. Can I write down my answers? 'Cause I'm totally going to beat Chad.
That's yeah.
Clifton is literally the anti-grease.
Y'all, I've done enough Grease impressions for the night, so y'all are good for those. So, so wait, who said? Was that Chad?
What?
Who said they agree?
Nobody. He asked what it said, and I reread it to him.
I definitely heard, and I agree.
No, she said anti-grease.
But I can pick out.
They're saying Boo earns.
I trust you this time, but I swear I heard, and I agree. I'm like, oh, the hat is
I
going
would
back.
say Boo earns.
I'm sorry, Matt. Continue.
Thank you for giving me permission to continue.
On his own show.
So
Minus
much.
5 points, Clifton.
Moving on to Glass C. Look at that. I removed the thing. Pretty solid work on my end. I want you to name the distillery. It's not a multiple choice. I just want you to just pull it off of your nose. You're going to have to do it quickly because it's only 30 seconds. But I've got faith in you both. Except for Clifton, apparently, by the score so far. Just kidding. It's funny how I do that. I get a kick out of it. Enjoying me at your own expense. I don't know. Something like that. When the music starts, you may begin to smell it. Send me the answer. 30 seconds. Name the distillery. You may begin.
Oh, it's bourbon night. Chad is in a fight. Sarah's getting everything right, my friends. Subscribe to Bourbon Bytes. Clifton's out of sight, but my bourbon podcast for the win. Perry's going to win.
Go away. How do I get it to go away? Remove. There.
You hear me?
Tallying scores.
That means that there's points that are being moved around, which is a good thing, Sarah.
Possibly. Maybe.
By the
maybe
way,
not.
I also know how to read the room, so I'm reading the chat, and people are telling me to shut the frick up. So you know what? Unlike our last week's guest, I will do that.
Oh,
Why are
you
they
do whatever
telling
you
to shut
want.
up? Why are they
No,
telling
no,
to
you
shut
know
up?
what?
Well, you know, I'm having a
They're all
good
calling
time,
me
but I
out.
would like to go to bed at some point. So
Yeah, we need to. I didn't realize. Yeah, I thought that an hour would be enough time for these. Apparently, not accurate. So sorry.
oh, I'm fine. I knew.
Okay.
I was
I do feel
prepared.
bad though because it is late, and I mean, I could stay. I could go till
Nope. I'm
forever, but at the same
I'm just
time,
going to
I
do
know everybody else.
visual gags from now on out.
Okay. Oh shoot, that was okay.
Ew.
Moving on to glass. Oh, did you pour glass D? I should have
No,
told you
you
to pour
didn't
glass
tell
D.
us
You've
to.
not,
I'm sorry.
Simon
not
didn't
told us
say.
yet, too, Chef.
Yeah, I should. Simon should have said. So sorry.
Wait, so are you saying that now?
Yeah, Simon says
Okay,
pour glass
just
D.
making sure. I'm a rule follower, okay?
And I love it. It's just it's so strange having like actual opportunity to speak and stuff. Uncle Buck, thank you for the super chat. Congrats on 20K. Also,
forget to
congrats
thank
on your
Uncle Buck.
inaugural and finale season of Matt Madness. Wowzer. No, we're gonna do this next year too. It'll be
I was gonna say you didn't cancel it after last competition, but this is the reason that we're ending it. It's just over after this.
Who's this Simon?
I didn't think
guy?
I was that bad. Damn.
no.
I didn't think you
Is that
were
talking?
either. I don't understand.
Easy.
I didn't mention this. I should have mentioned this. The distillery question on Glass C was worth 2 points. This next question is worth 1 point. I definitely didn't mention that, and I do apologize. Still learning, still new at this.
I read it on the screen.
I put it on the screen.
Mhm.
I did that
Yeah.
for a reason, apparently, and I nailed.
Teacher, I knew what you meant.
Oh my God, he's so right. I'm exactly like that.
This is proof that you are basically just Annie from Community.
Yes.
It's true.
And his boobs.
All right, we're discussing whiskey type on Glass D. So when the music starts, I just want to know if it's a bourbon rye, a single malt, or a wheat whiskey. Multiple choice, worth 1 point. Clifton's drinking the White Claw, and good luck. You may begin. Ten seconds remain.
By the way, I'm in Los Angeles. This is the most clubbing I've done in 2 years.
I have answers.
I'm just going with
Tallying scores so productively.
Chad, you're killing me, man. Just the persistence.
He really wants to know if he would have beat me, because that's what he's going to say. He's going to say, well, Clifton won against me, but I would have beat Sara.
I knew it. But Sara, don't lie. You totally would have done the exact same thing the other round.
I mean, yeah.
You're very cool. Like, no, you're right.
I mean, I would never rub it in his face, but I kind of wanted to just know for my own knowledge. So yeah, a little.
Has Perry cried yet? No, but
not yet, but we did.
Tears are coming, brother.
Drinking this White Claw is making me really want to pull a Sam, but I'm not going to be the only person that swears all night. I've already swore like twice so far. That's more than any of y'all. Because, like, what the heck, y'all?
Hey,
I save it up.
Don't use them potty words.
You're a free bird. Let it all out.
But I know these guys. I know them. They do not swear on their streams. So, like, I'm not going to be the one asshole. Oh, I did it. You know, I'm not going to be that one person. So.
I don't swear. Sara with an H swears.
And I just don't swear. So
I don't want to be that one a-hole.
Every time Perry comes over, I swear like 10 times.
Like 10 times. Like only 10. I
Well,
have a
only
limit.
Like 30 minutes.
It doesn't bother me. It's just I don't swear.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh.
What happened?
Hey.
Julie with the super chat.
You are a super host, Matt.
Good. I was on the banner menu.
Julie, happy anniversary. I missed you. I watched
Happy
it. I was not here. Happy anniversary to you guys. Y'all are awesome. Thank y'all for all y'all do for WhiskeyTube.
Yeah. I think that means you have to take a Jaeger shot, Matt.
I don't. Why would I have that?
For just such occasion?
That's gross.
I don't like it. That's not something that my wife's a travel nurse. So like what we have is necessity. And I feel like really bad about having stuff like Evan Williams bottles and bonds. So I just gave it away. Like, I know. I don't have Jaeger.
Isn't Evan Williams bottled and bond? Noted.
I'm like, are you coming for me? Because like Evan Williams is the one that Chad recommended to me.
Julie, thank you so much. That's incredible. I love you and I love that. And just wow.
Yeah, but Matt, look.
Julie, thank you. What, Perry?
Look.
What? Chef WRX, free Cliffy.
Thank you.
Keep going. Keep going.
The fudge is this all about? Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Clifton, swear for me, would you?
What the fudgety, friggity, frig is going on? I need my trap glasses for that one.
Who would have known Chad and Sara would be competing on different days? What? Oh, wait. Chad on Friday, Sara on Saturday.
Yeah, because it's almost
2
midnight.
days of fun. Yeah,
I was very confused because I'm in California. I'm very confused by that comment.
It's still noon over there. The Like family is incredible, generous.
Amazing.
I can't say thank you enough to them. They blow me away constantly. They're just amazing people. So
Thank you for the 4 roses that you sent us last weekend. That's all I'll say.
Very cool.
Cheech Artolino, super chat for being super late. The best people in the world are here right now. I believe it. I definitely believe it.
That's just true.
My mom's
And
not here.
Bourbon Noob says Swan in his house.
Swan.
What's up, Swan?
I had a disease.
No, you don't see. Swan's over here.
Oh, I see it now. I see him. Oh my God, Perry, you got to show that off. Show it off to the crowd. Just do it.
This was from Bourbon Noob.
Oh, I love
This
it.
is my Swanee. He's in his bunny costume, holding a bottle of. This is great. A Rifma story.
I would like
Which
a
is
copy
delicious, by the way.
for the fridge.
It will actually be up for sale on the Threadless shop.
I'm gonna go get one.
Like
I'm
your
not kidding.
skateboard and my skateboard.
Yeah.
I am sorry for being slow here. I'm just looking for. Hold on.
Oh, there's an apology that's worth it. Danielle's super chat.
Y'all are blown me away.
Sara, if you got $50 for every person that added an H to your name, I feel like you'd be very rich.
I would be so rich.
I'm super sorry for this.
We're all good.
No,
Is your
I'm just
streamer
trying to-
lagging?
There we go. That makes me feel better.
Chad, can you refill my water too, please?
All right. I just had to do something really quick,
Thank you.
and now we're good.
Oh, good.
Babies almost
No worries.
What did I? Well, is that another super chat from Dan? What the heck?
Yeah,
Dan?
yeah, it
Stop.
just came. Yeah, there we go.
Sorry about the H on your name, Sarah. You aren't drunk yet. Maybe I am.
All good. No
For-
offense taken. I might get one after these.
Hello. Dan, thanks for the $50 apology chat. That's what you guys were talking about. All right. We're going to move on to the palette of glass A. This is another big one. This is a guess the proof. 2 points for the closest answer. 4 points if you're within 2 proof points in either direction.
Got this.
If you are ready, then I am ready.
Ready.
Let's do it.
All right. When the music starts, you may begin.
Oh, it's Matt! Madness! Matt is doing this. His questions are so friggin' hard. Pour a glass and guess for Matt. Madness. The winner wins a brand new car. Matt buys the winner a car.
Right.
Ding. Answers have been recorded. Not recorded, but received.
All right. Wait your turn.
Sarah, did you spit that out? Did I see you spitting it out?
I did.
Was it-
I did. A little. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just wondering. That's all.
Sarah knows
That's
that
not bad
Sarah
at
with
all.
an H is approaching the evening.
I'm trying to consume less alcohol after last weekend, so
Super solid move.
just for a little, let my liver heal a little bit.
You know what?
Smart.
Cliffy should have followed that same advice. He did not.
Cliffy.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some.
Okay. Glass B is already poured, so that's a good thing.
I don't know what that is.
Are either of you super confident right now, or are you both like not confident, or how are you feeling?
I've had a couple of answers that I feel really confident in.
Yeah, I feel like most of them I got before the time was up, just because I was like, I gotta go with my first instinct, which I guess I gotta trust that. So
You got
Right.
after last time, like I saw a lot of people second guess themselves, and that was their mistake. So
yeah.
damn, Donnie.
Linux Cat coming in hot with the Perry chant.
Damn,
Perry,
Donnie.
Perry.
Donnie.
And then Grease says Arby's is good.
I'm here with you. There we go.
I love Arby's.
Arby's is good. Oh my god.
Arby's is my drunk food.
Oh, Shayla coming in hot with the. Oh my God, Arby's does sound good.
Arby's
I love you, Shayla. You're
doesn't have
awesome.
to be drunk. Just any food, anytime.
Noted.
Moving to glass B. This is another distillery guess,
Okay.
based on palate. If you remember on the
Oh, I do too, Grease.
nose in question, I asked you for the state of distillation.
hmm
You might change your mind. You might agree with yourself when you taste it, but you never know. Who knows? Who the heck knows? But you have 30 seconds to guess a distillery. And I think you can do it. Pretty sure you both can do it. This one is worth 2 points. Guess the distillery. Go.
So I just want to address a comment in the chat. Doug Finger Photography says Cliff reminds me of C3PO. And
That's
I'm
what I was
very
laughing at.
confused as why I remind you of C3PO.
I completely agree. I'd never thought of it before, but I completely agree. Hello, I am C3PO.
Maybe it's the, you know what? Maybe it's the hand movement. I only got one of them, so it's like very robotic.
I don't know.
Answers have been received.
Hey, Matt.
Yes, sir.
That was for the distillery, right?
I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't change the scroll.
No, it's okay. I was making sure. I had my brain broke for a half a second there.
My brain's just absolutely broken permanently. That's why you had to go through that yourself. So sorry.
Clifton is.
If Sarah gets to proof, I understand why. And all right.
Human bourbon relation.
And Chad coming in with his guess pretty late. It's fine.
Disqualified.
C-3PO from Star Wars?
Yes.
No,
I don't understand, but people, you know what? I'm here for it. Wait, Donnie literally just said Perry like a million times.
Hey, he's
I think he said Sarah way more times than Perry though, so
I appreciate it.
Sarah's getting the nod from Donnie there.
Thank you.
Sponsored by Arby's.
Are you all ready to move to glass C, or would you like some more time?
No, I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready when Perry's ready.
All right, doesn't matter. When
Screw you, Perry.
I feel like he's just wanting me to be Grease.
For 1 point, when you taste C, I just need a yes or no answer. Is this a finished whiskey? Pretty straightforward, no big deal. And when the music starts, you may begin. Good luck. And time. Can I say something?
You may.
I think you two know what you're drinking in glass C. If you could understand me. I think you two know what you're drinking in glass C.
I do. I definitely do.
Oh, that's a...
I'm not confident like that.
That was
You
a
see how
very
I pulled that
definite
out of
answer,
him now? But
Perry.
I definitely do. Oh, I pulled the confidence out of Perry like a something you pull out of something.
That's good.
Because you were both wrong. Just kidding. Or am I? Who knows? Who's to say?
We'll find out.
Mm-mm.
It's all about definition, I guess.
All right. Sarah's poker face is just terrifying. Think about being married to it.
I am not having any nonsense.
Ow. My shoulder just broke. Moving on to glass D. It's another 1 point answer. But first, Brandon Rice says, my wife, Caitlin, is so sad seeing Sarah waste good whiskey. She's not wasting it. That's not what this is about.
Hey, it works for master
Still
distillers.
tasting it.
Works for me.
Still tasting it.
Yeah.
No, Chad's drinking enough for both of us.
I'm drinking for two.
Chad, I'm right there with you, dude.
Yeah, Cliffy.
Give the old liver a break.
I was bringing on my
Bear and
little
Chaz rolling
Whiskey
in
Mountains
hot.
little shimmy, Knob Creek shimmy there.
Bob's
On
is laying
sample
down.
D, I would like you to answer this question. Is this a product from Brown Forman, Heaven Hill, Sazerac, or Wilderness Trail?
Ooh.
It's for 1 point. Brown Forman, Heaven Hill, Sazerac, or Wilderness Trail. When the music starts, you may taste and send me an answer just so beautifully. Clifton, what?
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the Whiskey Wiggles comment just now.
All right, wasn't that funny?
Sorry.
Super interesting.
Madness, Matt is doing this. His questions are so friggin' hard.
They really are.
Pour a glass and guess for Matt. Madness. The winner wins a brand new car.
Hell yeah.
Matt buys the winner a car.
Better be a Maserati.
Boom. Perry.
What's happening?
Hey Perry, don't say what you
we'll
sent.
We'll have to
If you
talk
say
about
what you
it
sent,
later.
it'll give it away.
We'll have to
But
talk
when you
about it
sent
later.
it, I was like, huh?
We'll have to
We'll
talk
reveal
about
that
it
later. But
Hey, Matt, did we
autocorrect,
do a
right?
tiebreaker question? I don't remember that.
Yeah, there is.
I just forgot.
Teacher, did we?
Will you shut up?
Teacher, did you do the pop quiz that you said yesterday you were going to do? Because class is almost over.
Oh
and we
my
have
god,
to-
I hated that person so much. There were a lot of those in my classes.
What was the proof of the whiskey you just drank?
Proof, and that's for the tiebreaker.
Yes.
Don't
Without
taste again.
revisiting
You
it?
cannot taste again. Don't. No.
Okay.
Clifton, I need you as my.
Hey, I can get serious if I want to get serious.
That's not true.
I can also go grease if I want to, and I feel like I'm channeling him too much. So I'm going to tone it down.
Okay, sent.
Dan, how did you do that?
I just.
Damn, Sarah.
We'll see how it turns out, okay?
All right. What the heck is that? Oh, Chad's
That's
guess.
Chad.
I'm coming in hot.
Every time I look up and you're just sitting there smiling. That's good. All right.
Tim Evans, are you messaging us from Australia?
I'm sorry, Mary. That was hilarious.
I feel like I'm being
loved
way
it.
too serious.
We have
Where's Chris and Lil when we need them?
We have reached the what are you drinking portion of the competition. When I say start, this time I will say it super clearly. You will have 5 minutes to send me 4 answers. What is in glass A, B, C, and D? If you guess the product, which is by label, correctly, if you guess what you're drinking correctly, not just distillery, if you guessed it with if you guess what you're drinking accurately, you will get 5 points. Start. That was so clear.
Start.
So clear.
By the way, guys, that means start
Sarah,
your drinking right now. Just start it. Start it. Go, 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 go. Because I missed that. I missed that cue.
Podcast says someone get assy, please. Do you mean sassy?
Ooh. I'll get assy if you want me to, dude. Sorry.
Clifton,
This
go
thing's
break
too
up the
calm.
Speedo.
Well, Grease, where you at? What are you in bed, Grease? Just laying there?
By the way, Jen, I saw your comment.
Scrolling through TikTok.
Cheers to you. Let's do it. That is not about getting assy, just so y'all know.
Get assy or grassy, one of the two.
I'll get grassy with Jen. I may not get assy with Jen, but I'll get grassy with her.
Or gassy. It's assy, grassy.
I'll probably be gassy with her. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I would so while we're waiting,
Mm-hmm.
Sarah and Perry just drinking through these, guessing what is what. Do they know? Do they not know? Who knows? But what I do want to show the audience is what not to do in this competition. And this is also the reason, one of 3 or 4 reasons, why the Grease will start the quarterfinals with -1 point. Dan,
I'm going to go call Courtney, BRB.
quickly tally the scores,
I hear her
and
all.
Dan saying that them talking doesn't affect him may or may not be true. Whew.
Please.
Oh, wow.
Stop smelling it.
Oh my god, I'm cracking up. I watched it live and that was absolutely hilarious.
Me? I wasn't paying that close attention to exactly how bad it was.
It was really bad, dude. It
He
was
did
so
it twice
bad.
before that and once after.
Flagrant foul. Flagrant foul.
Right. The
Roughing the
referee was
passer.
just.
Referee
wasn't in
was
the
pitching.
position to see it.
You're blind, ref.
Oh, Dan's still in here just calling it like he sees it. It's true. He cheated. He cheated hard. Good and hard.
Deflate game.
Dan, what I love about that, by the way, is that that is full on like little brother mode, like trying to make sure that everybody's playing fair. It's like, no, stop, Mom. He's got the He-Man, and it's my turn for the He-Man. I don't know why I went with He-Man, but
No, it was somebody was literally cheating against him, and he was watching him do it.
oh, sorry, Cheat Man, not He-Man.
Ooh, Sarah's not happy with what she just drank. She
No.
is like, what the heck is that?
Ooh.
How much time do they have left?
They have 2 minutes and 1 second remaining.
I'm screwed.
So
I
for
don't
those of you like me, this is the time to start drinking.
What is that?
Oh my gosh. We have Chad with agrees.
Dadgummit. Dadgummit. Friggin'
Dadgummit. Let's freaking go,
Will?
dude. Let's freaking go. Dadgummit. Like,
Let's go, Will. It spells swill without Will. Dadgummit.
It's so hard to do it without swearing because I'm like censoring myself.
Grease doesn't swear though.
I know.
Grease says the dirtiest, most profane things you could think of without profanity. It's the weirdest.
And that's why I don't attempt it because I know I will definitely swear in that moment.
1 minute, 15 seconds left because you think that he would swear, but he doesn't.
No.
It's
He
part of
says
his
things
charm.
like Chad is hammered.
You are.
He probably is.
You mean Chaz? That's
I have
definitely
no
a
idea how.
Chaz.
So last weekend, Will and Grease stayed up basically all night, every night, and then still managed to do things during the day and laugh about it.
I heard on Sunday they went to bed at 3 p.m.
3 p.m.
3 p.m. Yeah. And they were still driving home. So that was awkward.
That's a good one.
Cheers, Darren.
Darren Wright says, "Love y'all. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Darren Wright.
Cheers, Darren, with my White Claw." But that's finished, so it's back to the shelf turns.
I honestly don't know. I'm kind of screwed here.
Drew, we're all quietly witnessing Perry kill it right now with zero fanfare, right?
Perry, as much as I love Sarah, you got this.
I think so.
Shut up,
I'm not doing
C3PO.
well.
I don't know, man. I think my training that I did over the past few weeks might have helped me out a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. I really
All
don't
right.
like that.
Time has expired.
Okay. I didn't finish.
All right, that's
Wait,
fine.
did you not send your answers?
Perry's quiet and sneaky. Part of my charm.
Didn't, I don't perform. I think I've realized I don't perform well in these circumstances.
That's a.
I don't like that.
Which one, Sarah?
A. Also, I'm kind of thinking some of these taste very unfamiliar, but I'm sure it'll be like duh.
Duh.
I'm not going to make any excuses. I
No,
said what I
tasting-
said.
You're tasting so many things like side by side that it gets all screwed up. That's what happens.
Sure.
It's not like if you were sipping them like doing them yourself,
Yeah.
on your own time frame, it makes so much sense. Oh, Perry.
Perry, I'm feeling very confident in you right now.
Thanks for the love in the chat, guys. Dang. Y'all are sweet. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel and go listen to my podcast.
Absolutely. Perry's got a wonderful podcast.
There's 2 episodes that Porter's been on, and he cried on one of them.
Oh.
I cried heavily.
You did.
Like real bad.
Brandon Rice.
What is
I
that
think we're-
clickbait? Can I have you on a stream and I'll just like freaking make you cry and make you
That would
the
be really
thumbnail?
that would be really funny, actually. We make the world's top whiskey taster cry.
Yes,
That's a good.
Matt is
Mhm.
crying. Why? Question mark! Exclamation point. That's on my
The
channel.
world stop wild turkey. Crap.
Wild turkey, wild turkey, wild turkey, wild turkey.
That's clickable.
I think
Dang, Liberty Not Licensed knows that it is 100% past my bedtime. Maybe that's why I got cranky with you. You were talking
That's
too
why
loud.
I'm gonna move
I
to
can't
California.
sleep while you're
It's only
talking.
9 p.m. We're good.
9 p.m. your time.
Y'all, I
In
kind of think I
California.
look like Grease a little bit
Sorry, Adriana.
when I'm
I
looking
turned
at
my- I turned my
myself
volume up.
small on the monitor there, and I got my hat backwards and I got the beard, in the black shirt.
Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go.
I think I look, y'all.
Well, you know what, Chad?
I kind of think
I
look
know.
a little bit
You know
like
we're
the
interrupting their freaking session. Let's freaking daggum go.
All right.
That gummit, y'all. I think I do. What y'all think?
Chris Tats with a $7.99, I guess, Australian or
Chris, what the
Aussie-
hell? You
Aussie
cannot
dollars.
be
Yeah, Aussie.
doing it in Australia.
Malak.
Those are worth about 2% less
okay. He says
American
Leo
dollars.
says that. Okay, I'll try it again.
Adriana,
This
I'm
needs to
sorry.
be added to the super bet. Oh my gosh, my Australian accent not firing on all cylinders tonight. Pretty bad. Not even going to try it again. Chris Tats needs to be added to the sports bet app over here in Oz for the finals. That's just
Ooh.
bad.
Makes
Well,
sense.
Chris is already in Saturday, so like, you know what? If you're having a good Saturday, I'm here for it. So cheers to you, Chris.
Oh
What's
my
it like
God.
in the future?
On different planets.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do the reveal.
Let's
Oh, I
do
forgot
it.
that was
I'm ready.
Fireball. I'm sorry.
There we go.
I thought that was one of my samples from tonight. That was the Fireball, and holy crap!
The more I do this, the more I'm. There's Chad.
There-
Wait! What is Chad saying? Excuse
He's
me.
just
He's
trying to also
trying to
guess.
compete as well.
Matt, you asked us after the first round how confident we were feeling, and I was like, pretty good. I don't know. I answered pretty quickly. I got to go with my first instinct. Man, that was rough
Real life.
after that second round.
I'm gonna say this just by looking at what I'm looking at here, and like next year, things are going to be different.
I'm sorry. Hey, Matt. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Exactly my point.
Hey, Mama Porter, bourbon. This is my bourbon podcast is not the same thing as Bourbon Pursuit.
No, Mom, that was when I
Two different
remember
shows.
last November I drove to Kentucky to be on Perry's podcast. This is my bourbon podcast. You listen to it, Perry. It's him.
I made your
real.
boy cry.
He's fantastic, by the way.
Thank you.
Subscribe to Perry. Follow him on all the podcast networks.
Thank you.
It's between It's Bourbon Night and This is My Bourbon podcast. So many hours. Lots of hours. I asked Perry I just completely skipped over what I was going to change for next year because Clifton just proved it.
I'm sorry. You know what? I acknowledge my mistakes. I will mute myself. Here we go. Clifton is muted.
Clifton sucks.
By the way, I just learned that I could unmute myself. It took me 3 hours.
I can unmute myself.
That's
Holy
my favorite
crap.
clip.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
That's
I
my
love
favorite
that
clip from that night.
I asked. Okay,
That's Matt Giesler coming out of the grease.
yeah.
I'm ready.
I know, Sarah. I'm super sorry.
No,
Please
you're
don't hold
fine.
me to this. No, I'm not. I should have planned it better. Okay. I asked Sarah and Perry to nose glass A, and I asked for the age of this particular whiskey. The closest would get 2 points. If they were within 1 year in either direction, they'd gain 4 points. Perry guessed it was a 10-year whiskey. Sarah guessed it was a 4-year whiskey.
No, I didn't.
That's not true. Sarah guessed it was a 12-year whiskey. But if you can read through the lines, you would understand that Sarah hit it on the head and earned 4 points.
Wow.
It was a 12-year whiskey.
Oh my gosh, I got some cash.
I'm not confident about the rest of my answers, so at least I got one, okay?
That's
On
my
glass
girl.
B, I asked for the state of distillation. Sarah guessed that it was from Indiana. Perry guessed it was from Washington. They were both incorrect. It was from Kentucky.
I guess Kentucky.
I know.
Chad, you did.
You did.
On glass C, I asked to name the distillery by the nose alone. Sarah guessed Buffalo Trace. Perry guessed Old Forester. The correct answer and earning 2 points was Old Forester. Perry gained 2 points.
I'm on the
So
board.
moving into glass D on the nose, Sarah is ahead 4-2. I asked Sarah and Perry to nose glass D, and I asked for the whiskey type. Sarah said this was a wheat whiskey.
That's not right.
Are you serious?
I don't know. No. You're fine. I'm sorry. I'm talking to myself.
Oh, you're talking like saying that you weren't right.
Yeah. No, you're
Okay,
right.
I thought you were saying
You're
that
good.
I wasn't. Okay, because guess who else is sending me answers? It's Bourbon Night. So maybe
Maybe that's a little confusing, Chad.
I wrote Chad's answer for Sarah's round. I was very clear every time.
Just don't open it.
Oh, I did. Sarah guessed wheat whiskey. Perry guessed single malt. You were both incorrect. It was a rye whiskey.
Oh, damn.
Really?
Now I know what it is.
Of course you do. I'm sorry.
I asked you to taste glass A and guess the proof. 2 points would go to the person closest. 4 points if you were within 2. Perry guessed it was 115 proof. Sarah guessed it was 110 proof.
Oof.
In the end, I asked you, what is in glass A? Sarah did not have a guess, but she did not like it. Perry guessed that it was Russell's Reserve something or other.
Single barrel.
Whatever, you're wrong. I killed this bottle tonight because what's... Chad, did you try A or no?
Yeah,
He did.
I did. I thought it was Dusty Funk.
This was a gift from the beautiful Jack Johnson. It's a 2012 Old Forester birthday bourbon.
No wonder.
Ooh.
I
Damn.
don't like birthday bourbon.
Wow. Didn't taste like it.
Yeah, I really didn't.
What's the proof on that, Matt?
90, 97 proof. It's a 12 year
It
97.
drank.
Okay.
It drank so much hotter than.
Is this
that
your
bourbon.
round?
Sorry.
So
Wait, just wait. Hold on. Just
Sarah
chat.
gained, Sarah gained 2
Right.
points. She was closest to proof.
Woo.
Score is
There's running away with it.
6-2. Sarah. Moving to glass B. Glass B, I asked for the distillery. Sarah guessed that it was Peerless. Perry guessed that it was MGP.
Hmm.
I then asked what you thought you were drinking. Sarah did not have an answer. Perry said it was Garrison Brothers. And I'm just gonna open it. You both were incorrect.
Damn it, Perry! I was rooting for you right there. I was
I
like,
know.
he's gonna pull out a Garrison Brothers right now.
I know.
Oh,
Old Forester 150th batch 1.
Wow.
Doing better in your round.
You.
I knew you were gonna do
You
it.
sneaky, sly, sneaky dog. You.
Who?
Matt Porter. You, Matt Porter. You're sneaky.
Shut up.
he's a sneaky snake.
On glass C, for 1 point, I asked you if this was a finished whiskey. You both said yes. I then asked what was in the glass. Sarah said Bardstown Pfeiffer Pavitt.
Ooh.
Perry said Old Forester 1910.
Perry, you're still my answer, dude. Because that's like what I said about that was my guess for mine.
You both were correct. It's a finished whiskey.
Yes.
But Perry gained 5 points because he nailed the actual label.
Holy
Oh.
crap, Perry!
I smell it now.
Dude,
Good job, Pear.
That's-
See?
That
It's 1910.
it hit me off the nose immediately, cued me in that it was Old Forester,
Nice
and as
job.
soon as I tasted it, it had that roundness that some
Mhm.
finished products get, especially
that-
in this case that like they double barrel 1910,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I was picking up. So absolutely, I
Is-
knew.
Is
the
that why
answer.
you called me
Perry.
sneaky?
What'd you say, Matt?
Is that why you called me sneaky?
Yeah, because that cued me into what you were doing for the rest of this.
Yeah.
He's a sneaky.
Oh, man.
Glass D, I said this is a product of what company? Perry said this was a Sazerac product.
Obviously.
Sarah said it was a Brown Forman product.
Ooh.
I then asked what you were drinking. Where the heck? Oh, Perry said it was 291 from Colorado.
I was convinced it was a
Perry is just literally stealing my answers. Just for the record, he's given 2 of my answers so far. Just so y'all know.
So at the moment, Perry is up by a point. This is very important.
Okay.
Oh no!
And I was wrong about that one. So just for the record, I was wrong.
Sara said Brown Foreman. So it's for a point. She also said it was 1920.
That's not right, though. I think I know what it is. That's what I was going to say.
Rye.
Oh,
yep. That makes total sense. That makes sense.
That one's delicious, but it's different from all the
other. When you said after the nose reveal for D, when you said it was rye, I knew immediately that it was the Old Forester rye.
It's the maltiness on it that was throwing me off so badly.
So
dang it, that high malt content, man.
These games are so close every time. I have no idea how. So weird. I'm not sure if it's something I'm doing that's like making that happen, or if it's just everyone's so good. But the tiebreaker, which thank you for reminding me, otherwise would have been in a bit of a pickle. Chad, thank you for reminding me. I asked the proof of product D. Perry guessed 90 proof. Sara guessed 115. Perry
got it.
Please.
Won the tiebreaker.
Oh my God.
And by 1 point in the tie-breaking category, Perry's moving on to the quarterfinals to face Clifton.
Good job, Perry.
Congratulations, Perry.
Good job.
It's Matt Madness.
That
is
madness.
It's a Catalina wine mixer.
You can say it.
You know what I'll say?
Wine mixer.
If there's any like basis off of the fact that he completely obliterated me in Super Mario Bros. Yesterday, Perry's gonna win this thing. Perry's gonna win this thing live for y'all.
Great job.
It was hard because when I asked you the tiebreaker question, like I struggled to remember what that tasted like, what it tasted like. So
Sara, I was the same way because I was the one that was asking. I was like, "Can we try it again?" And they were like, "No." So I was like, "Okay, I can't."
To be completely honest with you, and this is just me being honest. The actual tie-breaking question was on glass B, the Old Forester 150th. But the way I had it written on here, I didn't see it. So then, when it was mentioned the tie-breaking question, I thought it would be unfair. To be like, what was the proof of B? When
I wouldn't have been able to remember back that far.
So that was I mean, I kind of failed that part, but Chad came in pretty. Otherwise, we'd have been in a whole greasy, friggin' stupid situation where I'm like, well, my fault. But so Sara, you can blame Chad for that.
Oh, I blame him for a lot.
That's hilarious. Nurse Dave's Shaving World? Shout out for Bourbon Night. Nurse Dave's Shaving World.
Actually, it's a shutout.
He's obviously wrong. So it's a shutout for a Bourbon Night.
But bonus.
Unbelievable the way that this has just been crazy and weird.
That's right. We're both.
So there's a silver lining.
We're both very sleepy, so we're like, we're just gonna throw this.
And you know what? I've already given my sentiments. I'm not gonna say them again. And that was not cinnamons. It was sentiments. So.
No, it was cinnamon. You gave them the cinnamon challenge.
Tammy Brennick says, Matt Madness rules. You are a gracious host and a game night genius. Thank you so much, Tammy.
Yes, indeed.
But
cheers, Tammy. Cinnamon. Fireball.
So I want to keep everybody guessing completely. So it's like I had just had a complete Old Forester flight. It's like I don't want anybody to like think they know what's coming. I want it to be a who knows.
Dude, I
literally was gonna send Sean and Will 2 different whiskeys and have it be a four pour flight. But I felt that wouldn't have been fair to Will. But to Sean, I would have given him the same thing every time. Because fire Sean. But at the same time, I just want to keep it weird, keep it completely random.
That was random and tricky.
Well, because I was so confident with the 1910 that as soon as you brought out the birthday bourbon, I was like, the whole thing's Old Forester, and my brain broke again. So
That was brain
And I
melt.
will say, as someone that was so unconfident all night, I could have swore that Chad was going to win tonight. I am very concerned and also excited for what's to come. But this was fantastic.
I believe in
Perry's
you
about
guys.
to come.
Hey, it's Matt
It's not,
Madness.
shouldn't have said that.
You beat me,
I
Perry.
know
You better
it.
make it all the way.
Madness. I think that backing. I need the
missed your
backing
comment,
track
Sarah.
for the Matt Madness song.
You better bring home that gold or don't come home, okay?
I look. If this has proven anything tonight, the training that I've done has worked, but it also means that I have a lot more to do.
Wait, so this means me and Perry? I'm sorry, I'm just now making the connection.
Yep.
Are me and Perry
face-
next up?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Good luck.
Oh, bring it on, Perry. We're gonna do this.
You know what? Let's do it right now.
no.
Oh my
No.
All right,
god.
what do you think it's good? What distillery is this old tub from? Here, Clifton.
What distillery is this Fireball from? I don't know, dude, but I'm gonna drink it.
No distillery.
All right.
No distillery.
Where's this George Dickel come from? Anyway,
Hold on.
Figure it out, dude.
hey, that was so much fun. Thank you all
That
so
was
much.
fun.
That was
Tennessee can suck it.
What
Let's
just
just do-
happened? What just happened?
That was a clip
All right.
You
from.
just snorted.
Clifton, congratulations.
That
I
was
love you.
adorable.
We'll talk in the quarterfinals. Congratulations, Clifton. You're moving on. Goodbye. Perry, you're moving on to the quarterfinals to face Clifton. Freaking love it. Look at me in the face.
Sorry,
Thank
I'm
you.
looking at my computer and looking at your face.
Yeah, it felt weird. I felt like you just didn't like me at all.
I love you.
All right. Love you too. Chad, Sarah, thank you so much for being a part of this. So close. So weirdly close.
Very close. I'm coming for you next year, Pear.
I know you are.
If
I'll
I'm
be-
invited back.
I'll be just as ill prepared. Well, maybe. I don't know.
just as greasy.
Thanks for
We
having us,
might
Matt.
just give Sarah Grease's spot. We might
I'll
just do
fight
it.
Grease for that spot. I'll fight him.
I mean, we'll do a
Oh,
vocabulary test.
Perfect.
I don't know. I'll have to have somebody else judge that
What's
because
a
I'm no judge of that. But still,
Matt, what's
Chad,
a secondary
thank you so
grain?
much. This was the first time that actually we've done anything together on like this. So thank you. I love both of you like a lot. You don't even know how much. You two have actually done a lot for me up here, and like I don't know. Your voices are somewhere embedded in my brain, saying stuff all the time, like nuttiness and Chad, you're dumb. And I'm like, is she ever say that? I can imagine it. And then Chad's like, I'm not. And I'm like, it's a solid fight for a married couple. I don't know. I just thank you both for doing this.
Mm,
Dang it! I wish one of you would have moved on. Son of a bitch.
it's all right.
We tried.
You know what? Clifton's hammered. Let me talk to him real quick. Clifton,
Yes.
Clifton, I love your spirit.
if you get this wrong, you have 3 seconds. Sarah moves on. 7 times 4.
28.
Ah,
You got there.
at the buzzer,
You
too.
little baby.
You know what? I'm here for it. Oh shit.
I'm
Okay.
so proud of you, Pear.
Look at Cliffy. Cliffy just had a lot of fireball. He's on
He's
fire.
had a lot of
Sarah.
fun.
All right. Thank you all
Love
so
you
much.
guys.
Next
Thank you
week,
guys
we
as
have
well.
I Whiskey She Wines up against Destination Bourbon. And following them, I guess we're probably going to end at 4 o'clock in the morning because it's my bourbon journey versus hot buttery vocal cords and
Gosh.
Cam from Drums and Drams. So that's going to happen next week. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for everything. Bourbon Junkie says everyone in chat voted Matt. Sarah gets Grease's spot. Already read it. Jeez Louise. Love
Hey,
you all.
check my answers on Sarah's rounds, Matt.
No, stop.
Just let me
stop.
know how I did. It's no
You-
big deal.
I think Sarah beat you too.
Yeah, probably.
Perry, you're a monster for beating Sarah, says Thrasher. A monster. Congratulations, Perry. You're a monster now. How dare
So-
you? I was kidding. Perry. All right.
Part
My
of me
name is
feels
Matt
bad
from
about it.
ADHD Whiskey.
Don't feel bad. You earned it, hon.
I mean, I know, but I just still am like, I don't know.
Somebody's got to win. Might as well be.
Perry,
It's like I'm excited about it, but it's like
I'm excited for you.
you guys. I mean,
You're in your pear layer in your
You
pear
can say
chair.
it.
I want you to pretend like you pear care. Stand up and act like this was pear fair. Because congratulations, you're moving on to the quarterfinals.
If I stand up, you'll see my crotch.
He's gonna give a pear stare.
Yeah.
Because he's a Care Bear.
That's the
All right,
pear
guys.
stare.
Thank you all.
Thanks.
We'll see you next week. My name is Matt. It's whiskey, like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on drinking all the Fireball after you win. And then talking like this.